and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
Want to be up close and personal with the Jaguars as they take the field? Here's your chance to be in the shadows, outside the Jaguars locker room, now called the Vault. Enter today at jaguars.com/shadows. One winner a guest for every home game at Everbank Stadium. No purchase to enter or win, must be 18 or older and a legal resident of Florida or Georgia. Promotion period 9/5/23 through 12/15/23. For official rules and complete details, visit jaguars.com/shadows. Sponsored by Jacksonville Jaguars, LLC.
Perfect Rag Billiards in Murray Hill is your spot to be for all your football needs. Full liquor bar, 8 pool tables, darts, and shuffleboard. Weekend specials include happy hour all day Friday to $3 seltzer Saturdays, along with wing and pitcher specials on Sunday. Watching the Jag game, $19 domestic buckets on game day. There isn't a better place to play pool, have a beer, and just kick back. Perfect Rag Billiards on Edgewood and Murray Hill. The best place in Jacks to watch sports.
It's the biggest, brightest end of the year clearance sale at First Coast Lighting and Fans on Phillips Highway. Get 40 to 60% off display lighting, fans, and home decor to make room for new merchandise coming next year. Hurry in to the store today because quantities are limited and their best selections won't last long at 40 to 60% off clearance pricing. Upgrade your furnishings for the holidays with the biggest savings of the year at First Coast Lighting and Fans on Phillips Highway.
Wondering what you're going to do for dinner tonight? Southern Steer Butcher is a full-service butcher, and we grind and make sausage in-house every day.
Now open in Ortega. For tasty tips and juicy breasts, choose Southern Steer Butcher.
Home of the Jaguars, 1010XL, WJXL AM and FM, Jacksonville Beach. When Jag News breaks, hear it first on 1010XL. This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On December 27, 1959, the Baltimore Colts beat the New York Giants 31-16 with 3 field goals made by Pat Summerall and 3 interceptions by Colts backfield.
Bob Arablo here, president of your Jacksonville Icemen. Thanks to the doctors and staff at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, our team is well taken care of. We're proud to be associated with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy. Our team at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists is ready to help you too. We'd like to thank the coaches and schools who trust in our team at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Here's Ben and John Lupo, owners of Beard's Diamonds.
It's funny, my dad has sold people engagement rings, and now I'm selling their kids engagement rings and anniversary gifts and birthday gifts.
We're blessed with the relationships we've built over the years.
Check out our full inventory at beardsdiamonds.com.
Beard's Diamonds in the St. John's Town Center.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyoublow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
AC's broke, it ain't no joke. Call Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. Florida Home AC. FloridaHomeAC.com.
Only days remain to shake up the season and get your Toyotathon savings, because Toyotathon is on, but it's almost gone at Arlington Toyota. Right now at Arlington, get financing as low as 2.99% on 10 new Toyota models. And Arlington has more than 500 new Toyotas available. Plus, every new purchase comes with Arlington's lifetime warranty. It's the final days of Toyotathon at Arlington. Don't wait. Shop in person, 10939 Atlantic Boulevard, or online at arlingtontoyota.com.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to divorcemenonly.com. Divorcemenonly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
I'm with Greg Mackey from Cycles of Jacksonville, and generators are always a hot topic when the weather is bad, but you can plan ahead as well, right?
Honda generators are super quiet, super clean electricity. You can use them for tailgating. You can use them for backup emergency power. They are the thing to have.
So when you're out and about at a football game, you can take that small, lightweight generator with you, and you can still have that party going for a while.
Absolutely. They're super quiet. You can run your TV, your fan, whatever you need.
Generators. Get them right there at Cycles of Jacksonville on Atlantic, near Regency.
When you are Pet Paradise, when you are the innovator, not the imitator, when you are setting the industry standard, there's always something to be looking out for. Let me give you some of those here in this month of December. One, holiday reservations. If you're traveling for the holidays, take care of your pets. They are going to love staying at Pet Paradise. In fact, they may not want to go home with you, but that'll be temporary. Wacky Wednesdays are extended for another week. So next Wednesday, the 13th, your dog can enjoy all the fun of day camp for just $25 on Wednesdays at Pet Paradise. And stay active and watching for that. They'll run that off over the course of the year. Meanwhile, this is underway. Home for the holidays. Pet Paradise is partnering with Florida Urgent Rescue to find loving homes for local pups in need. Check out the available dogs by visiting Pet Paradise's website, Facebook, or Instagram pages. 4 lovable dogs looking for a forever home. Each pup is also participating in Pet Paradise's 21-day dog training program. So there you go. Pet Paradise, petparadise.com.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Good morning. Coogan Nation. Time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken. You know it! Jeff Prosser.
It's a big deal. Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth. Rise and shine. Googans, go top on a Wednesday morning. Hump day, stump day. Get Smart John comes in. I like these short work weeks. Right? We could just kind of make Mondays off as a regular rule. Welcome back, E.T.
Yeah.
How are we doing? You rode Santa's sleigh up and down the coast, I assume, here these last few days?
Super short week. You talk about Monday. How about taking Tuesday off, too?
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
How about taking Thursday, Friday off? Trump
like
that
that
one, big boy.
You're right.
That's coming for yours truly. And then we'll be back with gusto and verve for the new year. Will it be a new year that will include our football team? Man, this is getting old, right? It's like Groundhog Day. My man Trevor Lawrence, you know what he could be? He could be a model for an anatomy class, a doctor's class. And you just point to all the different places that a man can be injured, because now it's the shoulder, the throwing shoulder. It's been one thing after another. Dude's not playing good. Team is absolutely tanking. Despite whatever rhetoric may come out of the locker room. And, well, in yesterday's case, the Zoom call of one Doug Peterson. I have a hard time believing that this is a team that is not at least somewhat in doubt. They have absolutely forgotten how to play winning football. They have abjectly failed at every turn for 4 weeks in a row. So if you ask me, things can't be so tidied up from a confidence standpoint.
Well, no, not really. I just got to keep reminding him of our goals, right? And keep encouraging the guys to stay focused on that. Everything's still right in front of us. Got a great opportunity this week, to just go 1-0, and that's our goal.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck with that. Your boy here, not real confident you'll beat the Panthers. I'm not real confident you're better than the Panthers. Every sports fan's got a bit of a bitter gene, don't they? Just got a little bit of bitterness in you as a sports fan. I mean, you pour so much of your your interest and your love into a bunch of dudes making trillions of dollars, and you feel like they abandon you at first sight when things go bad. Let me tell you how it works in the pro locker room. Today, let me tell you what you're going to hear, and this is going to chafe my behind. I won't be here tomorrow to rant on it, so let me pre-rant. Let me tell you what's going to happen today with Team Tank down there. Let me tell you what's going to happen. The tank at the bank. You know what's going to happen today, E.T.?
Talk to me.
Yeah, this is what's going to happen today. Today, they're going to be the defiant, well, the whole world's against us, and they're going to rabbit ear here any little piece of, insult that they've heard in the last week. Well, no one believes it. Shut up! Spare me that one, please. Please don't go down that. No one believes in us. The fans we hear what you're saying. Put a sock in it. If that narrative line doesn't emerge, oh well. Seen it a million times, though. Podunk can't get out of their way football team blames any and everyone and rallies around each other. How about a rally in the third quarter, boys? Maybe we can pull one of those off one time. Yeah, I am not in the mood for any potential excuses and built-up defense mechanisms that Team Tank may have downtown today. How about we get out on the football field and we bust somebody in the mouth one time? Hey, O-line, how about you put your helmet on someone? How about rallying around that, man? From 8-3 to a fan base popping knuckles on if you can beat the Panthers. That's who you are. So confidence, message, narrative, put it all in a paper sack and throw it in the garbage and go hit someone in the mouth, man. Team soft, bro. Team soft. Charmin. That should be our logo when they go advertising on the jersey. Put that toilet paper label on them. It's sickening watching these dudes week after week get pushed around. You're playing football, boys. Not sure if you think you're downtown at an insurance agency, but that guy's trying to beat your ass.
I'm scared.
Yeah. 300 freaking pounds, boss. Act like it. Act like it. I got an O-line 27th in run blocking and 30th in pass blocking. You guys are a disgrace, man. You're a freaking embarrassment. Every week another 300-pounder punches you in the face and you take it. You just sit there and take it. Okay, here's another 2-yard run. Please, mister, don't hurt me. I had to let it out, man. I got to let it out. I'm tired of watching this garbage, dude.
Keep going, Pros. Keep going.
Garbage. Straight trash, homie.
Straight trash, homie.
Watch this offensive line, man. Y'all are some big boys. How about Team Meek? How about Team Whole Milk? Take a shot of whiskey. Huh? How about put a little vinegar in your Diet Coke, or is it Coke Zero? The O-line, I've had it with them, dude. Had it with them. They're wreaking chaos on the whole organization. They can't keep a quarterback healthy for 10 minutes. They step on his foot. They give up sack after sack. They force the whole team off their spot. How about some whiskey today, boys? Put down the yoo-hoo. Holy hockey sticks, that offensive line. And the excuses? And the false confidence their coach puts in them? Here you go, Doug. I don't know what to tell you. These 5 fat A's can't do anything. I'm sorry. I thought we were built. I thought Trent Baalke was my friend. Have you seen these jokers? Any of you guys ever looked at film? Watch these 5. But hey, Luke Fortner, enjoy the Kentucky practice. You should probably be starting for them. Have fun over there. Be sure to tell them how great you're doing. You just don't look at my PFF grade. I may be DAL. Brandon Scherf, I appreciate you're from the Cenozoic era. I do. I know at one point you ruled the cavemen with strength and bluster. How about this one? Try blocking somebody, bro. Only guy with any semblance of it is you. And I'm also tired of the Walker Little train. Anybody else want to hop off that locomotive that's headed for the hills? Sheesh. 8-3 to 8-7, and we're still confident. My butt, you are still confident. You jokers can't stop Baker Mayfield. Hey, defense, where y'all been? You're officially invited back to the season. You guys were awful peppy and talky when you were a top 5 defense. I don't know, way back when. Where y'all been, by the way? Oh, I know, chasing some dude wearing number 80, whoever it is. Chasing some dude wearing 13 or 85 or any number that a receiver who has gotten behind you again would be wearing. Playoffs? Playoffs. We'll see. I got to read these ridiculous scenarios that the Jags can clinch this week. Clinch this week? Clinch up their butt cheeks in another choke, maybe. Clinch. I've seen a lot of clinching. I've gone down to the stadium every dadgum home game, well, except the night game. I see clinching every week. Clinching up the buttocks in another pitiful performance. Now you've let your quarterback sprain his throwing shoulder. That's kind of a problem, O-line. Not sure if you jokers realize. Paging Josh Allen, by the way. I know you earned that next contract. I don't know. Maybe put another 0 on it. Show up one week, boss. I mean, it's one thing after another, man. I've sat here patiently. I've tried to keep my peace. There's one last good one before we ring in the new year. This football team, Team Tank at the bank, is past my last nerve, man. Way past. I got a coach who has to tell me that the game was more important for Tampa than it was for us. Like hell it was. You mean your Team Tank at the bank acted like it was do these jokers think they can roll the ball out? Is that another level of damage that Trent Baalke has done to this football team? He's made these guys he kept with no threat of replacement think they're actually arrived and good? Maybe that's what. Perhaps Trent Baalke is injuring us on 2 levels. The conscious and the subconscious. I got to take a break. It was with no intent that I came in today to blow my top. And I'm just contemplating, another Sunday down at the bank, and I'm already can hear whatever excuses they'll run out this time.
It's the so what, now what mentality.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so what, now what? Yeah, I was a big fan of Doug Peterson, the psychologist. But he got that thing in a mail-in degree. He's used all his good material, I guess, because ain't nothing working here. That was a big game on Sunday. That was a big game. That was a chance to prove to yourself that you don't suck like you had the 3 weeks before, and you played your worst of the year. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I'd like to win a division just to paint it on
that's when you get into trouble.
Yeah, you know when you get into trouble? When they put your name on the contract. That's big trouble. Custom Tree Surgeons Wednesday. They're all scenarios where the Jaguars could clinch this weekend. And I don't mean the hip pads. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more. You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. He may be the Jag senior writer.
Uh-oh.
But he doesn't have senior moments.
Nobody knows the Jags like Johnny O.
Wednesdays from 10 to noon on Jaguars Today. Brought to you by Kingfish Pest Control, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hard Rock Bet presents Legal in Florida.
You can bet the game on Hard Rock Bet. No more betting inside your head. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Now Hard Rock Bet is legal in Florida. Legal in Florida. It's safe, it's legal. We'll repeat that it is legal. Top rated sportsbook and it's the only one that's legal.
Get a no-regret first bet up to $100 when you sign up now. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and over and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Hi, this is Dale Murray from South Georgia to Central Florida and coast to coast. The Murray Ford Superstores are still putting the customers first and cranking out the deals those big city dealers can't touch. It's no wonder everybody's driving to Murray Ford Superstore to purchase their new vehicle. It's simple. If Murray Ford Superstores doesn't have it, the manufacturer doesn't build it. Plus, you get a 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified new and pre-owned vehicle. Shazam! Holy Jesus Aruba Batman, how do we do it? There's no reason for your purchase to take all day, running around with those big city dealers and being flim-flammed with those big city prices. Nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. And we'll trade anything from aluminum cans to minivans. Be American, buy Murray Ford Superstore. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray, in Stark or Kingsland. I'll be waiting for you. And remember, at any Murray Superstore, it's all about you. Shazam!
Let me get this thing unwrapped here.
Duval! Praz, what in the world are you doing working on your Duval?
That's right, man. I really identify with Duval.
You live in St. Johns County, knucklehead.
I mean the Duval sub, the Dailies Dash Duval. Turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheeses. Lettuce, tomato, crispy and fresh, you know, like me. I'm sure there's a Dailies Dash sub that sums you up.
The boss.
Because, of course.
Oven roasted beef, Munster cheese, roasted mushrooms, caramelized onions. It's the boss of all subs. Only available for me.
That's just not true.
What do you mean? I walked in the other day, screamed, "You know it!" and said, "A boss for a boss."
Well, no matter who you are, there is a Dailies Dash sandwich or sub for you.
Go find yours. They may even make you a boss.
I'm sure they will, because it is Dailies Dash.
Where more is better.
And you got that right.
Make a difference in our community for 2024. Brian King here, Chairman of the Board of Governors of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Northeast Florida. Each Boys and Girls Club offers a safe environment to kids in need each and every day with homework assistance, career readiness, and a hot meal. Consider brightening the life of a child by sponsoring a pizza party at one of our area clubs. As you do your giving, help us brighten the life of a child. Go to bgcnf.org to learn more.
We have a personal relationship with our cars. We sing together, we commute together, we even road trip together. It's a beautiful thing. That's why Ratify Credit Union offers a relationship discount program, so you can earn extra rate discounts on your auto loan. Plus, with an affordable auto loan from Ratify, you always get flexible repayment options to help get you and your car on the road. Get matched with a perfect auto loan at ratifycu.org. Ratify Credit Union. Make waves. Insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
Hicken here. Business owners, did you know Zero Res cleans hundreds of businesses and churches in town? Call now for a free estimate. December 26th through the 31st. You'll get 20% off commercial carpet cleaning at Zero Res.
Zero Res. Excelling in the classroom and the sports arena is quite an accomplishment. That's why 1010XL salutes the Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Wednesdays on The Frangie Show, brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to website CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
What's in a name? Sometimes everything. Hey, Hicken here. If you've been around Jacksonville long at all, you know the name Betros, right? Synonymous with the First Coast. Betros Plumbing knows home is where the heart is, and sometimes problems they fix fast and affordably. What's in a name? With Betros, it's quality, it's accountability. That's why we trust Betros Plumbing for 2 generations now. Call Betros Plumbing at 683-1968. That's 683-1968. Or find out more online at Betros Plumbing. Betros, a name you can trust.
With tens of thousands of satisfied patients across America, it's no surprise QC Kinetics gets 5-star reviews.
I'm feeling on top of the world because of QC Kinetics.
I'm able to do the things that I wasn't able to do for a long time.
I can recommend them highly. I would recommend QC to anybody. QC Kinetics has changed my life.
I couldn't believe it. I honestly was skeptical, but the pain went from a 10 to a 0.
Real people with real lasting relief from joint pain.
QC Kinetics Regenerative Medicine is regenerating me.
It was super successful, and I recommend everyone seek out QC Kinetics as an alternative to surgery.
This non-surgical approach is definitely the future.
I tell as many people as possible. I am an ambassador. I love QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in advanced regenerative medicine. No drugs, no surgery. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 904-274-5522. That's 904-274-5522. 904-274-5522.
When you roll into a convenience store for some cold Bud Light, you want to make sure it's, well, cold. Check out the big coolers at Circle K. They make sure it's chilled and ready to go for the big game or party. Swing by Circle K and pick up some cold Bud Light.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
You know, the one thing that I know, being around this league, look, everybody wants to point the finger at somewhere, and you know, we've got to do a better job at taking care of the football. It's not about the plays. It's not about all the, you know, we've got to tackle better and we got to take care of the football. Bottom line, we do those two things. Those give us a chance to win football games. If we don't, then we're going to be sitting here, you know, talking about this again. So. To me, that's the glaring differences right now between winning and losing.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm okay, Googans. Thank you. From the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Man, I'm driving to work half asleep. Now I want to pull over and fight somebody. Big Pros, epic.
Big Pros energy.
Yeah, I just, you know, I've been sitting on it long enough, man. For week after week after week of this garbage, like we've arrived, dude. We're not the Chiefs, man. Stop it. And our GM better get off his damn high horse and come down with the commoners, and maybe he can learn something. I got dudes working a warehouse out on the west side that could draft as good as this cat did. I'll go buy a magazine in March and take my chances. I'm serious. It's dereliction of duty, what's happened here this season. Oh, I know. My bad. It's not the time. Not the time to talk about those things. Yeah, all right. Not the time to talk about them. Okay. Yeah. Not the time. I got you. Not the time. When is the time, by the way? When number 5 and 6 come in a row and we do what we laughed at the Titans for doing a year ago? We laughed at them. You losers. Who loses their last 6 games and misses the playoffs? What a bunch of mayonnaise eaters. Oh, yeah. Next. 4 in a row, man. Y'all got to be kidding me down there. Y'all got to be kidding me. There is a scenario in which the Jaguars could clinch the division this weekend. Of course, it doesn't involve them doing anything positive. Because the only way the Jaguars can stay in anything right now is hoping like heck that the other team loses. The Jags' best winning strategy is a losing one for Indy and Houston. And thank God Houston's quarterback. The collapse would be complete if C.J. Stroud hadn't gotten hurt. These jokers would have blown the whole thing if C.J. Stroud hadn't gotten hurt. If he hadn't missed the last 2 weeks, the Jaguars would be in second place, sucking the mud they deserve. They will be sitting at home this playoff season exactly where they belong. Exactly. So maybe there's time to... Why do I know that I'm going to be in that stadium on Sunday and the game ain't going to be put to bed in the end of the third? Why do I know that? You know how I know? Because I trust my eyes. I trust my instincts. And I don't trust the want to of Team Tank at the bank down there who somehow woke up this season and thought they were the flippin' Eagles. Whose GM looked at the team this offseason and thought they were the stinking Chiefs. So So frustrating. You know what? Again, frustrated with the narrative that may emerge today. We're in this together. And, we hear what you're saying. And to all the doubters, save it. Put a sock in it. And I'll go ahead and feed you this one, too. Deshaun ain't going to get off it and go get a new GM. It's not how he rolls. We're going to be stuck with this nonsense again. And then we're going to sit on draft and watch guys be picked in the wrong positions. We drafted second and third round offensive players who didn't record a stat on Sunday, week 16. Our guy builds a football team like a 2-year-old builds with Lincoln Logs. Some here fit, but for the most part, you don't know where the hell anything goes. Freaking Lego set down there. I should deliver that. Never mind the clown. Just give the man a Lego set. Here, Trent, can this keep you busy for 6 months while we build the football team back?
Well, that's when you get into trouble.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, enough already, dude. I'm not about, like, the clown movement, all that stupidity. Y'all can dress up if you want to and do all that stuff. Doesn't mean anything. But I am about competence. We have a real good team on the rise, and our GM put the governor on us, man. A failure on so many levels. One, for misreading the room, bro. You're not there. So many levels. Failed us in the draft. Failed us in free agency. Failed us in veteran waiver wire acquisitions. Failed us at the trade deadline. Fail. In a season with great promise and hope and apparent high ceiling, it's just all come crashing in, man. Team tank at the bank ain't ready for Sunday either. They're not. They'll say all the right things. They're going to be in a dogfight. You watch. They might lose, dude. One chance to win the division this weekend, that would be to beat the Carolina Panthers. So good luck to you, the team soft kitty. Good luck. And then you're going to, if Indy loses to the Raiders, possible. If the Texans lose to the Titans at home, possible, especially with no C.J. Stroud, then we go ahead and back into the division. But that, three things got to happen there, and I don't trust all of them. Primarily, I don't trust at all this team's ability to go get a win this weekend. They stink, bro. They getting beat up. They're turning the ball over. They look like a 2015 Jaguars, just some 6-10, 5-11 football team that get your hopes up with a nice win here or there, but when you look back on the year, what do they really do? The O-line's managed to do one thing. They have beat the hell out of our quarterback, dude. This man every week's got a new injury. And you can also question having your guy in 30-0 in the mid-third quarter. I mean, they weren't coming back, right? Never winning that game. But I'm not going to criticize for the willingness to compete. They got to get something going here. I mean, that's putting it mildly. All right. Here's Doug Peterson on his embattled offensive line. I know that you just can't come on, the air here for 20, 30 seconds and tell us all what you really think, but here goes.
I believe at this time, yes. As we head into it, we'll see where he's at. Obviously he's really sore right now too.
Is that 6? Never mind. Don't even want to hear. Yeah? No? Okay.
I do.
Oh, confidence.
Look, yeah. we've had our share of, obviously lineup changes, right? I mean, Cam was going in as our starter, but had the 4-game suspension, and then Walker's out there, and then, Walker goes to guard, then he gets hurt, and Shatley's back in there, and, we trade for Ezra Cleveland, and we move Walker back to tackle, and here's Ezra now playing left guard, and, and then bang, here comes Cam back, and, so there's been, no share of a revolving door, I guess, over there on the left side. So I think we got the right guys, the right guys up front. We just got to get them all playing together, the same 5 guys playing together. And that's where you get the continuity and consistency. So,
boy, you're doing a really poor job of coaching them up then. Super poor job of coaching them up. And listen, credit head coach for essentially saying that. Just a really bad job of coaching them up. If you got the right guys in there, you got to get on the same page. It's flipping January, man. Same page? Why do we have training camp? And I'm not buying this rotational stuff. Not. You got injuries. Big whoop, bro. You ought to have 12 monsters can go out there and gladiate on Sunday. You ought to have 12 of them. You ought to have 2 more in your practice squad can start for any team in the league. Not maybe the slow-footed, soft, weak ones. Maybe let's don't get any more of those. I saw the pressure numbers from the weekend, and Anton Harrison apparently was the one that got beat up the most in pass protection. It's an It's an awful offensive line by all the measurables. They're awful. Like I said, we're at the end of the year. They're 27th in one of the blocking and 30th in the other. I forget which one's pass, which one's rush. Doesn't matter. Pressures allowed versus the Bucs, though. Scherf and Harrison on the right side of the line, 0. Fortner, Van Lanen, I guess, who was on the right side of the line for just a short amount of time, gave up 4. Walker Little and Ezra Cleveland gave up 5 and 7 pressures. The Walker Little experiment, by the way, y'all have we all soured on that one? This dude ain't nothing special. He's just a guy. The offensive line doesn't play any better when he's in there. It doesn't play any worse when he's out. We pinned our hopes on a bunch of paper tigers, man. The whole line needs rebuilt. Scherf's done. He's got nothing left in the tank, man. It's beat up every week. Fortner's a liability. One reason, one argument for going in a different direction at the top of the chain is that GMs have this fascination with proving themselves right and sticking with players they drafted too long to the detriment of the team, but for own personal vanity. There's no other way to describe it. If everybody knows you're wrong and you insist you're right, you're a narcissist. That's what you are. No ifs, ands, or buts. If everybody, including the numbers and the stats, they all point to, no, this was the wrong way, and you keep going that way, it's because you're just flat out narcissistic. You can't accept an opinion different than your own. The offensive line is trash, bro. Trash. It has killed us for 2 years in a row. It is going to ruin what could be a good long-term quarterback if they don't fix it. I wouldn't mind having 4 new guys next year. I wouldn't. Get rid of them all, bro. I like Cam and what he brings. In fact, he could be back this week. But that going to save everything? Cam coming back? That's going to be the be all end all. And by the way, Walker Little's stint at guard they may just keep Cleveland at guard and put Little back to the roving position, which Tony Baselli has steered us right in 1,000 ways on this radio program with Breakfast with Baselli, not on Walker Little. Maybe he is our best lineman. If your best lineman is a swing tackle, you got issues. So, yeah, maybe he is our best lineman, and he's not good enough to start. Yeah, the O-line has killed the franchise, bro. And more beyond the O-line, the team, the guys that built the O-line and the guys that are coaching the O-line, the guys that are calling the plays have done us a huge disservice this year. All right, bowl season gets a little more fun tonight. We're starting to get past all of the MACs and Sun Belts and, I saw Minnesota in a bowl last night, 5-7. Hey, Gators, if you're going to stink at football, do better in the classroom. I'll take a 5-7 Detroit Bowl at this point. But you got Virginia Tech, Tulane. You never know what kind of shenanigans are up with the rosters in these games, right? Who's transferring, who's sitting out, who's going pro. Like Tulane is the far better team, yet Virginia Tech 10.5-point favorites in that game. You got North Carolina, West Virginia, so there's a Big 12 ACC matchup. Fox tonight, the Holiday Bowl's always been a fun one. That's Louisville and Southern Cal. Boy, USC just 7-5 this year under Lincoln Riley. And then tonight you got Texas A&M and Oklahoma State, so that's a Big 12 SEC. The matchups get a little bit more name value to them here as we get to as we work our way toward a weekend that will include FSU and Georgia meeting in the Orange Bowl. Doesn't feel like the Orange Bowl at all. I'm not going to give it Pest of the Day, but I got a problem here. And is this old man issues? The Orange Bowl has its place in college football. That place is on New Year's night with a halftime show that's way too long and a final whistle that doesn't signal till like 12:45 in the morning. The Orange Bowl game's supposed to be at night in Miami on New Year's night with a big Orange Bowl halftime show that takes the game past midnight. Not at 4 o'clock on a Saturday, dude. The Orange Bowl is 4 o'clock on a Saturday.
Can't agree more, Jeff.
I mean, I know you jokers wearing suits and depositing checks that run college football don't give a darn about any sort of tradition, conference affiliation, schedule, rivalries, or otherwise. What are we now, the Peach Bowl, brah? Georgia FSU Orange Bowl, 4 o'clock kickoff. They'll probably have as many fans as a Miami home game, 28-30 grand.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, 6 versus 5 has never looked more unappealing than Georgia at FSU. Man, that spread is now shot all the way up to 17.5. That may not be enough. This FSU team, as constructed for the Orange Bowl, is like a one-win team. If you took all of these guys off of FSU and said, go play your schedule again, they'd go 2-10. That's what they are left with after literally every single player of impact said, yeah, no. And I don't blame them. Again, the days of holding, players to this loyalty accountability or finishing the job mantra, those are over. All those FSU kids, they played in every quote-unquote meaningful game, and then the NCAA told them, well, they didn't mean anything at all. So, yeah, no, skip your Orange Bowl. In fact, why don't y'all just play it at 4 in the afternoon? We got a football fix. News from around the National Football League when we return. It is a Betros Plumbing Wednesday here on The Drill. Like family, Betros is there. And we'll be here for you when we return. For a guy that didn't play all year, Aaron Rodgers sure has been in the news a lot this season. I guess that's what happens when you got that weekly appearance where a dude pays you $1 million to be his friend. And we'll hear the latest that he had to say, and I find myself more agreeing with Aaron Rodgers on some of these takes than disagreeing. So that and more news from the NFL when we return with a football fix. Get Smart John's coming up here inside of an hour. We got the Hicken Arrival right around the corner and much more as we get you over the hump and towards the new year. You're listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
This is Brent Musburger's VSIN Action Update on 1010XL. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, here are the latest lines from my guys in the desert.
Orlando Magic, a 2.5-point home favorite against the Philadelphia 76ers at Kia Center. The total 223. The Magic have won 9 of their last 10 games at home. Philadelphia 6-1 to the over in their last 7 road games. Coming up on Sunday, the Jacksonville Jaguars hosting the Carolina Panthers. Jaguars a 7-point home underdog, the total 38. Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence's streak of 49 consecutive starts in jeopardy. He has a sprained shoulder. Georgia bet up to a 17-point favorite over Florida State in Saturday's Orange Bowl. Get your free VSIN subscription right now at VSIN.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Hi, this is Jeff Norman.
And I'm Mike Jones.
And we are the owners of Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing and Septic Services. We want to wish you all a Merry Christmas this holiday season.
And to say thank you to our amazing employees for their hard work this year.
And most of all, we want to thank you, our wonderful customers. Without you, we would not become one of the fastest growing plumbing and septic companies in Florida.
Should you have a plumbing or septic emergency this holiday season, please give us a call.
From our family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Is your phone plan messing with your savings plan? Don't get stuck paying for things you don't want. With Verizon, you only pay for what you need. And for a limited time, when you bring your own phones to a Verizon store, you'll get an amazing price on your plan. Plus, you'll save on things you actually love, like the Netflix and Max with Ads bundle. And it's on our award-winning 5G network. Bring your phones to your Verizon store today for an incredible deal. A better plan to save is Verizon. Additional terms and conditions apply.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here. What if I told you you could start banging out your New Year's resolution by dropping 9 pounds your very first month? Pretty good, right? Well, not good enough. I dropped 9 pounds my first week with Awaken 180 weight loss and the full 26 pounds in just over a month. Matt Hayes, that guy dropped double digits his first week and is still going strong. That's the Awaken 180 difference. You see results immediately, and it's the instant gratification that makes you keep going. You don't wait a few weeks to lose 4 to 5 pounds. You lose it every week until you reach your goal. It's that simple. Listen to your coach, eat to lose weight, and get the results you've never been able to achieve on your own. I know it sounds too good to be true. I thought the same during my first call, but the results, they speak for themselves. Start your new year off right. Have a plan, have the solution. Go online to awaken180weightloss.com or give them a call at 844-346-1800. That's 844-346-1800 for Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Save big at Key Buick GMC, up to $9,000 off on all new 23 Buick Enclaves, or up to $8,500 off new 23 Buick Envisions. Low APR rates like 1.9% APR financing for 36 months, 4.5% for 48 or 60 months, and 5.44% APR for up to 72 months. It comes with a lifetime powertrain warranty whenever you purchase a new vehicle from Key Buick GMC, across the street from Tinseltown, Southside and Gate.
Your home value is way up, and you can use that money right now. Pay off credit cards, remodel your house, both, whatever you want. Prosser here for Loan Pronto. Loan Pronto can convert that home equity into cash in as little as 2 weeks with no cost to you and zero hassle. Mike and Joan in Ponte Vedra called Loan Pronto. They did a Loan Pronto zero-cost cash-out refi. They got a check for $100,000, used $50 to pay off all their credit cards and a car loan, and used the other $50 to upgrade their master bath and kitchen. They locked in new APR in the 2s and lowered their total monthly bills by hundreds of dollars. Hello? What are you waiting on? Call Loan Pronto now. Convert your home value into cash and put that money to good use. Do it now, and you can even skip your next 2 house payments. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. That's 904-999-1508. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval. Not all loans apply.
When an all-pro lineman serves up sausage and stories, it's gotta be Lunch with Leon.
When you're NFL players, you do a lot of dumb things.
Brought to you by the Sausage Dudes. Sausage with a purpose. Weekdays on 1010XL.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
New Year's Eve sale prices are happening now at Superior Fireworks in Orange Park. Locally owned superstore with something for everyone at any budget. Stop in today for early savings or online at superiorfireworks.com.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
1010XL is presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
All right, we're back here on The Drill. Beatrice Plumbing Wednesday. If you got holiday hijinks when it comes to any plumbing issues, count on Beatrice like family Beatrice is there. We appreciate them. Go to BeatricePlumbing.com. Is there only one game on Saturday in the NFL this week? I believe it is, Dallas. And so the rest of the sports world can actually have some eyeballs on them. I said this yesterday. I felt sorry for the NBA on Christmas Day. It's the only day people really take notice, and the NFL's triple header said, yeah, no. All right, we'll let you watch the first half of Knicks Bucks, and then come on over here to the friendly confines of the National Football League. The NBA is on my mind this morning, and I am going to offer up. I think I've kind of done these dudes in a version of the Pest of the Day, but I'm going to be a little bit more specific today.
I'm listening.
Yeah, Pest of the Day is brought to you by Mission Pest Solutions. Listen, pest problems are persistent here in Florida. Mission accomplished for keeping them in check with the veteran and locally owned Mission Pest Solutions. Call 904-944-PEST. You'll speak directly with the owners. And when you mention 1010XL, have them come out and do your initial pest treatment. It's going to be free. That's $250 value. And then you get started with the best professional pest service going in Jacksonville. It's Mission Pest Solutions. I'll just call them Mission Pest. Look, read the Google reviews. Mission Pest will blow your mind with their communication response time for all your pest, termite, and mosquito needs. It's time to make the switch to Mission Pest Solutions. And right now, you get that $250 initial treatment for free. When you call, you got to do it before the end of the year, December 31st, and tell them you heard it on 1010XL. I don't like in this job that we sit in, especially locally. Trent Balke may disagree this morning. I don't like calling for people's jobs, per se. We'll let that go. But my pest of the day today, unequivocally, without denial, should be on the streets this morning looking for a job. Enough's enough, Monty Williams. You don't get to keep doing what you're doing. Monty Williams, in case you didn't know, is a professional basketball coach.
He won the Coach of the Year last year?
I don't know.
But he was damn good last year.
Yeah. Well, no, what we're learning about the NBA is damn good with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, and right? I mean, I could coach them.
You're right.
And by the way, the Suns changed coaches, and they are sub 500 with all that talent. But Monty Williams has got to go, man. Let's just say his message isn't registering with his Detroit Pistons basketball team, who set a record last night. This isn't possible. It's not possible to play the highest level of professional sports in America and lose 27 straight games. The Pistons have now lost 27 straight. It's a record for end season. It's one short of the longest losing streak in NBA history. But Monty Williams has got to go, man. I'm sorry. Pest of the year, Monty Williams, dude. You lost 27 games in a row. What are you drawing up football plays? Like, what do you even do? Are you, issuing intentional walks? How do you lose 27 in a row on a team that has Cade Cunningham? So I gave the pest of the day, to the Pistons. Oh, and by the way, Popovich should be lampooned as a fraud. This dude can't, if he doesn't have David Robinson and all these Hall of Famers, he can't coach a Little League game. His team hadn't won in years either. They've lost a bunch in a row. So that him and his big mouth opinions, he stinks too. But Williams got to go, man. 27 straight losses for the Detroit Pistons. Can you imagine that in any professional sport, losing 27 in a row? Well, Monty Williams is their head coach, and he's my pest of the day. Brought to you by Mission Pest Solutions. Call 944-PEST before the end of the week. Get that first initial pest treatment for free. That's a $250 value. Fire up the band. We got a football fix. Brought to you by Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin and now Orange Park. The Vikings are seeing their playoff hopes come to an end, and they have also seen the season of tight end TJ Hawkinson come to an end. Torn ACL and MCL. Boy, it used to be when you suffered an injury like that late in the year, you were going to be lost for the following season, but it doesn't seem to follow that form or schedule any longer. So I would expect when the updates come out, they will be expecting TJ Hawkinson for training camp. So the Jets activate Aaron Rodgers. To do that, they have to cut the last man on the roster. They did that, and somehow, quote-unquote, fans or others, social media experts, find criticism with Rodgers? Wait, what? So Rodgers went on the record yesterday saying, look, it wasn't my idea. I was perfectly content being on IR and working off the field. In fact, I did not want to be activated. That was their choice, and I even called the dude who was cut to make room on the roster for Aaron Rodgers. All right, so the Jaguars host the Panthers this weekend. Bryce Young coming off maybe his best game in a narrow loss to the Packers over the weekend. We got him issues here in Jacksonville. You know, we passed around a lot of blame on what's gone wrong with this football season. First and foremost, it's the offensive line. The Bucs have the 31st ranked passing offense, and him can't get any separation. Below league average in separation against the worst pass defense in the league on Sunday. By the way, the lowest amount of separation on the Jags. Ingram, more separation. Washington, more separation. Tim Jones, more separation than him, the route runner. Oh, sheesh. 2.41, a full half yard below league average. So just your slappy third receiver on an average football team got more separation this weekend than him. Gives me a headache, bro. I digress. Trevor's got a sprained shoulder, so that's good. So the Texans, correct me if I'm wrong, aren't they missing a dude because he... Oh, no, that was KZ, right? The Texans also have a guy that got suspended for dirty hits over and over, don't they? Didn't the Texans have a... Yes, they do, because he missed the Jag game, or he got suspended. Tell me who that is. Remind me who that is. Because I found it interesting the Texans have gone out and picked up Kareem Jackson, who's been suspended twice by the NFL this year for dirty hits. Claimed off of waivers after he was released by the Broncos yesterday.
Denzel Perryman?
Yeah, Denzel Perryman. The Texans bracing for these last two games with a squad of hitmen, perhaps. Texans host the Titans, must win for both Houston and Indy. Well, I say must win. Team Tank at the bank down there has got to host the Carolina Panthers. There's no sure thing at all for this gang that can't beat anybody. They lost 4 straight to any and everyone that's come, so our team stinks, bro. We stink. The Steelers will begin the week with Mason Rudolph in line to start. Should there be maybe some criticism for Mike Tomlin? Right? He lost Pickett. And then, then they play this other dude, Trubisky, and he's just outright horrible. Finally, they just have to go to Mason Rudolph, and he looks good and is much better than, he had a nice big game against the Bengals. It looks like he should have been playing all along. One more win, and the Steelers would be in real contention here instead of trying to just have another quote-unquote winning year. Antonio Pierce is certainly building a case to keep the Raiders' job full-time. What a nice couple of weeks it's been for the Raiders in the division. A blowout over the rival Chargers. All this, by the way, after they failed to score a point 2 weeks ago. Then they upset the Chiefs on Sunday. Pierce, I think, is earning his spot to be promoted from interim to full-time head coach. Interesting matchup Thursday Night Football tomorrow. Browns-Jets means Joe Flacco faces the team that said thanks but no thanks in the offseason. It's still amazing that Flacco was just on the street like 6 weeks ago, playing flag football and coaching kids. I mean, what in the world, dude? His numbers, by the way, aren't good. Like, if you looked at Joe Flacco right now, because you've seen these gaudy, production numbers as far as passing yards. But if you look, his passer rating's in the 80s. He's got 10 touchdowns, 7 picks, but he's given the Browns a spark. Man. Who would imagine that quarterback position in the NFL is a funny thing. I was thinking this watching the Jags the other day against the Bucs. Browns jettisoned Baker Mayfield to get Deshaun, right? Right, the Browns said, no, we don't want the number one pick. No, we're done with Baker Mayfield. We're going to spend all this money on Deshaun, right? That happened, right? Yeah, Baker Mayfield's better than Deshaun Watson. Certainly having a better year. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. Brought to you by Allstate agent Mandy Bowers. It can arrive more come your way next. You're listening to The Drill.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. The road to the postseason leads back to the bank.
We know we have what it takes.
Our goals are still in front of us. Everything's still right there.
We got to take control of it and go play the way that I know we're capable of playing.
It's the coaches, players, we're all in this together.
We got 2 games left. We'll see what we earn from there.
Next up, the Carolina Panthers.
You want to see a win.
Sunday at 1 on 1010XL, home of the Jaguars.
Arthritis is the most common cause of joint pain in America and affects more than 50 million adults. Dr. George Bari here, and no one wants to deal with pain without solutions on how to feel better. For reliable diagnosis and comprehensive treatment options, come see me and the specialists at Bari Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. With more than 35 years of experience in orthopedics, our team delivers compassionate and dedicated care to relieve your pain. Set up a visit today by scheduling online or calling the office. Log on to BariOrthopedics.com with locations across Jacksonville.
Get into your comfort zone career at AC Designs. We're hiring certified HVAC technicians and offering up to $2,000 in sign-on bonuses, paid time off, and paid holidays. Voted Jacksonville's best AC and heating company. We're the family-owned business you can call home. Join our team with paid health benefits, 401k matching, competitive pay, and more. Apply online at acdesignsinc.net/careers.
Get ready to rock your evening with the band Be Easy at Players Grill Mandarin, a high-energy, multi-genre cover band from classic hits to chart toppers. See you at Players Grill Mandarin Friday, January 5th at 8 p.m. Players Grill, where the neighborhood meets.
Rhino Shield's beautifully durable coatings never chip, crack, or peel. They back that up with a 25-year warranty. Hicken here for my friends at Rhino Shield. Book that free estimate today at rhinoshieldjacks.com. Here's why you should. No mold, no mildew, no algae. You don't get that water intrusion, man, that we get from these crazy weather days that we have here in Northeast Florida. All while saving you thousands compared to the cost of repainting over and over. With 0% financing, new low pricing. Gang, it's never been easier to paint your home with Rhino Shield. Get that free estimate at rhinoshieldjacks.com. That's rhinoshieldjax.com.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
This is Josh Woolsey with Woolsey Morecambe. When deciding what lawyer to trust with your car accident or injury case, the most reliable way is reviews and results. You want to be treated well, and you want a great result. Woolsey Morecambe's reviews are through the roof, and I challenge any law firm to compare results. Clients continue switching to us from other firms because we continue delivering. Recently, a car accident client left a big firm, and Woolsey Morecambe got her 10 times what they said it was worth. If you want to be treated right and want great results, call Woolsey Morecambe, 638-4235.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
Right now, save big at Key Buick GMC, like $14,000 off of all new GMC trucks. Rates as low as 0.9% for 36 months, 3.9% for 48 months, 4.9% up to 60 months, and 6.9% APR for 72 months. No payments up to 90 days. As always, whenever you purchase a new vehicle from Key Buick GMC, it comes with the lifetime powertrain warranty. Across the street from Tinseltown, Southside and Gate.
Hicken here. Business owners, did you know Zero Res cleans hundreds of businesses and churches in town? Call now for a free estimate. December 26th through the 31st. You'll get 20% off commercial carpet cleaning at Zero Res.
Zero Res.
What player has the longest hitting streak in Major League Baseball history?
It's always a good idea to compare homeowners' insurance rates instead of renewing year in and year out. Log on to southernoak.com and get an instant quote in minutes.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Joe DiMaggio holds the record for longest hitting streak, which lasted for 56 games in 1941 with the Yankees.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Southern Oak Insurance. Florida State has lost a major number of starters on both sides of the ball leading up to the Orange Bowl against Georgia. Two more Florida State defensive backs, Ronaldo Green and cornerback Jerrion Jones, have decided to opt out and focus on preparing for their transition to the professional level. Kentucky held its first TaxSlayer Gator Bowl practice of the week at UNF's Hodges Stadium. The Kentucky Wildcats arrived in Jacksonville Christmas night and began preparing for the TaxSlayer Gator Gator Bowl game against Clemson on Friday. Florida Gators men's basketball will have to wait until SEC play to crack the USA Today Sports' coaches poll. In the post-Christmas update, Florida once again failed to pick up a point, meaning no voters think the Gators are a top 25 program. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Playing for the number one seed in the AFC. Now they're 8-7 with absolutely no answers. And it stinks from the top all the way to the bottom.
This is going to chafe my behind. I won't be here tomorrow to rant on it. So let me pre-rant. Yeah, I am not in the mood for any potential excuses and built-up defense mechanisms that Team Tank may have downtown today. How about we get out on the football field and we bust somebody in the mouth one time?
It stinks from the owner, the general manager, the head coach.
So confidence, message, narrative, put it all in a paper sack and throw it in the garbage and go hit someone in the mouth, man. Team soft, bro.
The offense coordinator, the defense coordinator, the quarterback.
Team soft. Charmin. That should be our logo when they go advertising on the jersey. Put that toilet paper label on them.
The entire offense, the entire defense, the special teams, and anybody who is associated.
It's sickening watching these dudes week after week get pushed around. You're playing football, boys. Not sure if you think you're downtown at an insurance agency, but that guy's trying to beat your ass.
This is an absolute free fall by this football team, and it shouldn't be that way. Hi, everybody. Dan Hicken here. Merry Christmas.
You know it! I don't know what happened to me this morning. I know what happened to you Sunday. It's in the moment.
Yes, sir!
Hey!
Talk to me, big fella.
Hey!
Yeah!
What day is it?
Man, y'all boys got me fired up on this hippity hop hump day!
Yeah. That's where we were. That's where we are. It's a bummer. Gotta get past that. We're up to Wednesday. We're back on the field today. Might want to practice a little bit harder. Might want to try a little bit today, boys. Yeah, maybe try. It's physical sport. I don't know if anybody told them. Maybe do some sort of like overhead projection, but stick figures. I'm pretty certain. Help me out here, and I haven't done all the projections. I know again, I almost feel like Jim Morris Sr. Playoffs! I said that too. I don't really want to do that, but I'm fairly certain that I know if we win and the other two lose, we clinch the division. That's a clinching scenario. If we win and the Colts lose to Vegas and Tennessee beats Houston, we would be the AFC South champs. Yeah. What I suspect will happen, and I'm not 100% certain, like I said, I don't have a ton of confidence that we win Sunday. But if we are to win, I suspect one of the other two will find a way to win. I would think so. Then it will come down to us rooting for the other team to beat that team the following Sunday because we go to Tennessee where we could clinch outright with a win. But in all likelihood, it will come down to the Jags in Nashville. The Jags got to win their 2 games to win, and that's because they've frittered away all of their insurance here. If we had just won one of these 4, we'd be right. Fine. It's just terrible. I got no confidence in them at all. I don't. And that's why I don't have any confidence in me anymore, Dan. It's not about. My eyes are open. We've been unduped. It's an average football team. They're not that good. The lines of scrimmage are terrible. Yeah. The offensive line is, like I said, it's soft. It is what it is, man. Just look at the numbers. 27th in pass blocking, 30th in run blocking. You're terrible. I was talking to Tommy Mack yesterday here at the offices. And
he had a good point. I think it's true, and I think it's something that we sort of have been realizing during this 4-game losing streak, and that is, in retrospect, at 8-3, they were playing much better than they are, and in the end, you are who you are, and they're about the same as they were a year ago, because if you go look, they didn't get better. They didn't get better.
No, they didn't improve the roster.
Right, and Trev didn't take off.
Ridley did not have any impact.
Ridley didn't really have it. Ridley is.
It wasn't much more than Marvin Jones.
I know. I mean, he really not much better. Not much more. I mean, a little bit more, but not much more. And
certainly not what we
Evan
expected.
Ingram had a much better year, but Zay was hurt all year. Christian Kirk was going great until he got hurt, but he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the offensive line is not good. And ETN is not having the year he had last year.
Well,
and that's not all his fault, obviously.
Yeah.
And then if you flip it defensively, Josh Allen's had a better year. And Trayvon Walker, I guess, has had a better year. But the guys inside have not had a better year. I mean, Roy Robertson Harris, the second half of the season last year, was wreaking havoc.
Yeah, he earned a
an
new
extension.
contract. The two guys that got extended.
Devon Hamilton, not
the
through
other
any fault of
extender.
his own.
Yeah.
Wreaking havoc.
Yeah, that hasn't happened. Smoot's been no show.
Smoot's on his way back, but I mean, he's
They haven't gotten anything. And then
you signed him to a 1-year deal.
You got what is Allen at sacks?
13.5.
So
still.
13.5, and Trayvon has 7.
Yeah.
You're getting it all from them.
Yeah. Remember when you said he might break the NFL record?
Oh, I didn't say he
for
would.
sacks in a season.
Yeah,
he could.
Yeah.
He was paced to. He's disappeared lately.
No, he needs a game.
He needs a game.
Oh, how he does. Oh, how he needs a game.
So, I mean,
yeah, it is.
We were talking
Just
about.
hope we win and get to the
Yeah.
playoffs. Just hope we do. I don't.
That's all we can do.
I got to be honest. Here, this is another huge break, right? A huge break. If C.J. Stroud doesn't get hurt, the Texans win the division. We're in second place right now if he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right.
And these guys are they're an embarrassment to their profession down there. They really are. The way they just completely didn't man up here down the stretch and they've lost everything. We're no different than the Titans a year ago, only that was a team on the decline. We're supposed to be one on the rise.
Our 1-to-1 financial poll question of the day. Who do you blame the most for the Jags' month-long swoon? Trevor, coaching staff, Trent Baalke, or offensive and defensive lines? Those are your 4 choices.
Well, the other things are what they are. I got to go O-line, D-line.
Yeah. We have almost 1,200 votes at Dan Hicken. He will post it as well. And 43.3% say offensive and defensive lines. 22.2% say Trent Baalke. 23.8% say coaching staff. And only 10.7% say Trevor Lawrence, which I kind of agree with. And I'm glad. I was thinking about Trevor yesterday. And one of the Googans sent me we were talking about the operation game. I showed it on TV last night. You know, the old operation game.
Sure.
The old guys know.
The problem is
I think that's past E's time. E, did you know the game Operation?
Yeah, with the buzzer thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Come on, man.
All right. Well, I mean, it's an old game. E. That's all. I'm trying to keep you young.
I'm an old soul.
Dude, I think you go over to your Walmart right now, you'll find Operation
I
on
think
the
so.
shelf.
Well, if you do, let's see. Let's Google Operation game. But anyway,
I always thought the dude looked like Charlie Chaplin.
well, he sent me one with Trevor's face on it, and I was always good at the bread basket. That was an easy one.
I
You get it
hated
right
that
in the-
game.
You
I
get it right in the
hated it.
middle. You could get it.
Never
but
liked it. Thought it was a dumb game.
But I
Even
mean-
Yoda know about the Operation game, but Yoda know about all kind of stuff.
Yoda don't know about Operation.
He knows
Wow.
about it. He knows about it.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
But most
Yoda's 100.
Hey, most 20-year-olds, Yoda is
He's an
Yoda
old
for a
soul.
reason.
Yeah, he an old soul for real.
You've heard that old soul, like this for real, for real.
for
This
real.
old soul. He's like a 58-year-old man
He
inside a
is.
20-year-old body.
He is.
Are you
There's
even
no-
20 yet? No, are you?
Yeah, he's 19 and a half.
19 going on 90.
Yeah. He's a year older than Brooks. Yeah, he's a wise one. That one. That
Yeah.
Yoda is a wise one. You'll watch. He'll help us in trivia today.
Somehow. Some crazy.
He's a wise man.
Yeah, some story about like knitting or something. Some question rather.
Yeah,
not story.
he's destined for greatness. Anyway, so he sent me the picture with Trevor's face on it, and you know, I was just thinking about the mental beatdown and physical beatdown that Lawrence has gone through this year, and every week, bro. This is the 4th time we don't know if he can play.
His O-line's killing him, man.
I don't know that any
killing
other
him.
quarterback in the NFL has had it. Now, we've watched 29 seasons of up close and personal Jaguar football. in 29 years. I mean, there's been quarterbacks who've gotten hurt and missed time. I can't remember a quarterback getting this beat up.
Brunell got beat up a lot in 95, 96.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's this much. I don't know if but it's like a different thing every week with this guy.
He's had
them all.
He's had a sprained knee, a bad ankle, now the shoulder. Every body part has been hurt.
Can't forget about a concussion.
And a concussion. Shoot, he had his finger taped. I don't know what that was. I mean, the other day, I have no idea what the guy's been through. I also know that, and I think we said this yesterday, and again, they account for more touchdowns. I'm not making excuses either. Trevor has to play better. I mean, I say this every time because every time I say something like this, then they flood me with comments, and I'm like, I get it, man. Trevor has some bad misses and he's got to play better, and I'm pretty sure he would tell you.
Yeah,
but going through what we've gone through, I can understand. The other thing about the quarterbacks I wanted to mention, and I won't get into this a little bit today, because yesterday we just kind of quickly awarded Lamar the MVP. And I'm not saying he's not the MVP, and he's the leader for the MVP. But statistically, he ain't the MVP.
Yeah, that boy in Buffalo got 40 touchdowns.
I know. Shoot, Dak is way outperformed Lamar statistically. But so I was thinking, why are we so hell-bent? And I get it, but it doesn't have to be a quarterback award. You know, I almost would rather see the Cheetah or Christian McCaffrey win it.
Yeah.
I really think because Christian McCaffrey has outshined every single running back.
Oh, by far.
Tyreek Hill has outshined every single wide receiver.
By far.
Lamar has not outshined by far.
I believe it's outshone. No, I'm kidding.
Is it?
No, I'm kidding.
I just don't think
it's the nature of the position, Dan. Because the quarterback position is so valuable.
I get it.
And the end result is if Lamar didn't play this year, the Ravens would go 5-12.
Well, I don't know what the Niners would be without Christian McCaffrey.
They'd be a playoff team.
I don't know.
Yeah,
probably.
They definitely would be a playoff team.
What were they doing when McCaffrey was hurt midseason? Or was he hurt?
No, he's played.
He played all of them?
I mean, he got banged up.
They'd definitely still be a playoff team.
I mean, they were a winning team last year when they traded for him. They went to the Super Bowl without him. I'm not saying that he's not having a great year. He is.
Yeah.
But now that's not just Lamar. I mean, that's almost every team. If their starting quarterback were out, they would take a big hit. I think with Lamar, it's just, look.
I want to talk
What did we talk about the AFC when the season started?
How good the quarterback
beyond that. How good the conference was. How many good teams there were.
Yeah.
And so here is Lamar having his first fully healthy season in a while.
He's got 19 touchdowns.
He's got them at the top. Yeah, but so what? How many does he have running?
I don't know.
How many rushing yards does he have? How many drives does he keep alive? How many plays does he have? What's his third down conversion? He's not. Here's why I like him for MVP. Because he can win the MVP without throwing 45 touchdowns and a quarterback rating of 120. He wins it by going and playing football, man.
Yeah.
Making the plays when you got to make them.
Is it safe to say that he's managing the game, but on a higher level?
I would say this then to both of you, and I'm more playing devil's like if Lamar wins the MVP, tip of the cap, man, dude is a great baller. But I would say this to you guys: if the Ravens had a crappy defense and Lamar had those numbers, you guys there'd be a lot more criticism of him. There would. I mean, 100%.
Well, I don't know a criticism of him.
Would their record still be 11-3? If their record's still 11-3, he's still the MVP.
It wouldn't be if they had a crappy defense, is what I'm saying. That defense is I mean, they held San Francisco basically to 12 points that whole, right?
He's not winning the MVP based on what the defense did.
Okay.
He's not winning MVP based on that.
Then what's he winning it on?
Based off of what he's doing with his team.
Well, then I do they have the number one offense in the NFL?
No.
I bet you it's up there.
I mean, he's
number one rushing offense.
He's got a 97 rating, which is
very good.
It's pretty good.
Very good. It's better than a lot of guys. Better than Josh Allen.
It's 8th.
Oh, it's better than Allen, Mahomes. That matters, Dan. It's better than Allen and Mahomes and Hurts and all these other guys that are the guys.
Josh Allen is more valuable to the Bills than Lamar is to the Ravens. How about that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they're probably equal value.
He's throwing for 3,300
He's had a better year than Josh Allen.
19-7. Lamar's had a better year than Josh Allen?
Yeah.
How so? Because they've won?
Well, because Josh Allen has 15 interceptions.
He's got 40 touchdowns, bro.
What's the Bills' record and what's the Ravens' record?
Then we're going to something that's the team game.
I think you're right, Dan. Josh Allen is more valuable to the Bills because the Bills, their team is dependent on scoring all the points.
Yeah.
And that's where Josh Allen comes into play.
I just think it's interesting. I'm not, like I said, I'm not standing on a mountaintop here screaming. I just think it's worth a discussion.
Yeah, I agree.
That I don't know that.
Yeah, well, I didn't think we gave it to him yesterday per se. I think he's the leader. I think
he's
that's
got
what
5
we said.
touchdowns rushing. Josh Allen has 13.
Yeah, I get it.
He's averaging 4.7 yards a carry, which is his lowest of his career.
Let me ask you this. How did Lamar do against our Jags, and how did Josh Allen do against our Jags?
You know how many fumbles Lamar has?
Don't
10.
care. Yeah.
You don't care?
Well, how many has he lost? I don't know. I don't care because his team's 11-3, and he's the man. He makes plays all over the place, bro. I got no issues with Lamar at all.
Man, dangerous.
I don't have any issues with him.
Yeah.
The most valuable player award is I'm just saying is
in a league like the NFL, there's 5 guys, right? There's going to be 5 guys every year.
Yeah, I just don't know that it's him. And he's been great, and he means everything to Baltimore, and I don't know. We'll discuss it more later.
I hear. I hear you. I don't think this is one of those years, and we talked about this where there is no standout guy. So that's fair. I mean, if you want to tell me it's a lot, I'm not like dying on the wall with Lamar's MVP. In a year where no one has separated, I would go with the guy who's navigated every tough spot back-to-back weeks. That bro went and beat Jacksonville and San Francisco in primetime and beat them both by 1 million.
Yeah, oh yeah. But he didn't. The team did.
Well, he is, Dan. I mean, you say he isn't. He's got big games, man. He has big games everywhere. They're not winning games 9-6.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, Lamar threw for 252 against that. How'd Trevor do against the Niners? I'm not saying he's MVP, but I'm just saying he threw for 262, 2 touchdowns, no picks. He ran for another 45. His passer rating was 105, and that's like one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah, I get it.
On the road. So, but look, by the nature of the way
Jalen Hurts
he
has
plays,
15 touchdowns rushing. Josh Allen has 13. Lamar has 5.
Yeah. I would take Lamar
Sam
over
Howell
Jalen
has
Hurts
5.
so fast your head would spin.
Yeah, I didn't say. Josh Dobbs has 6.
I'm not putting
Desmond Ridder has 5.
I'm not putting it on his rushing touchdowns as MVP.
You're just putting it on the wins then. That's all you're putting it on.
No, I'm not. He's got no.
What do you put? Give me a stat then. Give me something. He's the quarterback of the best team. Which is great.
No.
Yeah.
The best team is the best team because he's the quarterback.
Huh?
That's why.
All right. Maybe.
They definitely wouldn't be the best team if he weren't the quarterback. We know that because the last 2 years they've not had him and they do nothing.
Okay,
they become like
let me take it a step
a
further.
6-point offense.
What happens if they lose in the playoffs in the first round? Like you always
Well, that happens to the guy every year though. If that happens, then they choked and they're out early.
He's still the MVP of the season.
Okay. But all right. Well, if you guys want to give him the MVP, you can.
I'm not giving it to him.
I just think in this year, I think that no one has played the running back position even close to how Christian McCaffrey has played it, and no one has played the receiver position close to how Tyreek Hill has played it. So I think those two guys, and Lamar has been great. Is he the best quarterback in the NFL right now? I think that's debatable. That's all.
I don't think he's the best quarterback in the NFL at all. No, I would take. There's 3 or 4 guys I would take over him.
Okay, so
Jalen Hurts isn't one of them. So I don't care how many touchdowns
we should just make it a quarterback award then.
Well, I mean, this isn't new, Hick.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a quarterback. It should be. It should be a quarterback award because they're the man.
Okay.
And without them, you don't win. With all these other cats, you can bring in a guy off the damn street and still win.
All right. Well, then
that's why.
The most valuable quarterback.
If you could, well, I mean, look, it's nothing new. The running back position has been dumbed down. Those dudes play half the time. Quarterback's in there every snap.
Yeah.
So the game has changed to almost exclude the running back moving forward, unless a running back breaks the record or.
I just like this. I'd like to see.
I mean, McCaffrey also, by the way, if you take away the 2 Cardinals games,
and I'm sure there's a stat that I'm missing that would make me feel better about him being the MVP, like the value, no one has a better third down conversion rate,
and he might have that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure there's some stat out there that Lamar does that nobody else does by far, and I would like to see that. We got to take a break. We got trivia coming up. We're warming up here. It's a Hump Day Wednesday. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Now, Downtime with Dan, brought to you by Ameris Bank. Whether you need help with business, personal, or mortgage banking, we're with you. Ameris Bank is an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Man, again, I'll say it one more time, and it's quite frankly amazing as we get ready for the Orange Bowl. But if you haven't seen the list, from Jordan Travis to Tate to Duffy to Benson to Toafili to Hill to Campbell to Coleman to Wilson to Bell to Douglas to Schrader to Harris to Verse to Lovett to Lundy to Green to Jones to Dent and probably out Farmer, that's the Florida State football team that is now down 19 players for the Orange Bowl. 19 players. Their season ended with their victory over Louisville, and that's a shame. But that's what it's become. That's the game of college football, and that's what's going to happen on Saturday in Miami.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
At Ameris Bank, we're invested in the success of your business. Our local bankers are ready to help you improve your cash flow, optimize your operating accounts, and access financing when you need it. From treasury services and digital banking to loans and lines of credit, we offer tailored solutions to help your business thrive. At Ameris Bank, we're with you. Visit amerisbank.com/withyourbusiness or walk into one of our branches today to get started. Ameris Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years or older, you just got married, just got divorced. If you have kids, you want to take care of your family, right? Hicken here from Matt Hinson in the Hinson Law Firm. I'm not the attorney yet. But have you done your last will? It's not fun. It's not sexy. It's imperative that you do it. Why? You want to get the assets to the people that you choose. It also helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes. You got to do the planning. And Matt Hinson's your guy. He's going to listen. He's going to help you with some tough decisions. He's going to provide you information needed so you are at ease with your choice. It's the Hinson Law Firm. If you have questions, Maddie's got the answers. Reach out, 904-527-1700, 527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. Don't let the state decide your fate.
Hi, this is Dale Murray from South Georgia to Central Florida and coast to coast. The Murray Ford Superstores are still putting the customers first and cranking out the deals those big city dealers can't touch. It's no wonder everybody's driving to Murray Ford Superstore to purchase their new vehicle. It's simple. If Murray Ford Superstores doesn't have it, the manufacturer doesn't build it. Plus, you get a 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified new and pre-owned vehicle. Shazam! Holy Jesus Aruba Batman, how do we do it? There's no reason for your purchase to take all day, running around with those big city dealers and being flim-flammed with those big city prices. Nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. And we'll trade anything from aluminum cans to minivans. Be American, buy Murray Ford Superstore. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray, in Stark or Kingsland. I'll be waiting for you. And remember, at any Murray Superstore, it's all about you. Shazam!
This is Hayes Carline for Island Wing Company, located on Southside near Tinseltown, and our new location at Bartram Park in St. Johns County. Two great locations offering the ultimate sports bar experience where you can stick to healthy options. Island Wing Company has a wide selection of fryer-free food. The wings are baked, not fried, with so many awesome flavors to choose from. You can also get delicious salmon, tuna, flatbreads, and tacos. With tons of spectacular TVs, dog-friendly patios, and 2 daily happy hours, Island Wings can't be beat.
Stuck on who to call for plumbing repairs? Just call the Duck. Duck Rooter does it all. Slab leaks to repipes, sewer drain cleaning to sump pump replacements. Fully licensed and insured with highly trained technicians. Duck Rooter Plumbing and Septic Services.
Start your Sunday off with a cup of Joe and some sports medicine intel. This is Joe C. inviting you to join me and Dr. George Bari for Breaking Bones every Sunday morning at 7:30. And if you miss an episode, just look for Breaking Bones wherever you listen to podcasts.
Electricians, innovators, and tech enthusiasts, listen up. Miller Electric is shaping the future, and we want you to be a part of it. From healthcare and data centers, corporate offices, aviation, and industrial facilities, Miller Electric is powering the most exciting projects in Jacksonville and beyond. We offer not just a job, but a thrilling career with great pay and incredible benefits. Visit us at millercareers.com to apply. Miller Electric, where your skills meet our vision, and equal opportunity employer.
When the sun goes down, you might think a golf course shuts down, but not at the Golf Club of Southampton. Join the gang every Thursday night for trivia with Brooke and Jason, and everybody's favorite night, Friday night on the patio, featuring local musicians, food, and drink. It's all at the Golf Club of Southampton. Great golf. You've come to expect that. But don't forget, when night falls, the fun doesn't stop. Trivia every Thursday night and Southampton's live music patio session Fridays. Call 287-PLAY to make a tea time and the good time.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
Get Gators play-by-play on 1010XL. Brought to you by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And Renewal by Anderson, the official window and door replacement partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It's the final home game of the regular season, and it's all about you, Jaguars fans. Join us in celebrating the best fans in the league Sunday, December 31st for our fan appreciation game. Watch as your Jacksonville Jaguars take on the Carolina Panthers at 1 p.m. Don't miss out on your final chance to see the team at Everbank Stadium during the regular season, and go to jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000 to secure your seats now. We can't wait to celebrate you, Jags fans.
Men suffering from ED or PE, you'll see instant results on your first visit at Prime Men's Medical Center. For a limited time, your initial consultation and first treatment are totally free. You'll even get a gift that enhances performance in the bedroom. Call 904-664-8217.
For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for
Instant Keys. Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, Get Smart John. Brought to you by Cannons of Jacksonville. Your best shot for trailer hitches.
All right, time to bring in Get Smart John. Now, they never, hit us up with answers or clues. They want, quite frankly, to see us fail.
Mm-hmm.
But on the text line before we started the program, now we disengaged the text line during the trivia segment. But before it came, they said, I went to trivia last night. It was hard. You guys definitely won't be getting a no-hitter.
Oh.
So we'll see.
Oh.
Okay. I like that, Johnny. Good morning, Guggen.
Good morning, Guggens.
How are you? Merry Christmas.
Yes, as a matter of fact, Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. See, I got a nice Christmas cold, so anyway. Yeah, there was what, Jeff, you'll be familiar with. It doesn't happen very often. We had what is called an antisocial.
Oh, well, that tells you that it is hard. That means everyone missed it.
Right. Well, because typically right out of the gate, usually the first half questions tend to be a little bit easier, but they were pretty tough right out. So we will see. Yeah, I was going to tell you that. Yeah, these were tougher than your ordinary ones. So we'll see. So let's just jump right into this, shall we?
Let's do it, my man.
Okay. All right. Crystal.
Crystal? Meth?
What? Yes. No. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I would be remiss if I did not recognize that, Jeff, that might have been your greatest rant in history.
Well, it happens.
This morning.
It was
impressive. As a matter of fact, it was so great that my audio clue was based off that. Yes. Okay. So, what company makes the crystal triangles for the Times Square crystal ball?
That's the good one.
What is it?
It's a company.
And by
Crystal.
what company makes the crystal triangles for the Times Square crystal ball?
The one that does the players? It's the Waterford.
Waterford.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, that was first question of the first round. So, and there were some people that actually missed that. Okay.
Right.
Now this one I put a bonus on it, a bonus point, but I just want to see if you can get the first one, which I think you will have no issues. But
okay.
Aviation is a category.
All right.
What is the name of the plane in which Charles Lindbergh made his historic flight across the Atlantic?
I think it's the Spirit of St. Louis.
I think you're right.
It is the Spirit of St. Louis. You're right.
Which
You're
one?
right. I know you were going to come back.
Tell us when it's the antisocial, by the way.
Oh, I will. Trust me. And for the bonus, can you tell me what year he made that flight?
Yeah.
You've already gotten it, so this is just a bonus.
It was
20s?
Yes. It's like it was
21?
No.
No, is it before the Depression? Like 20?
No, it's like, when was the Depression?
29?
It was before that, so it's like, but it's more later. It's
27.
Like, yeah, it's like 27.
Right on it. Very good.
Stop playing with my boys.
Okay. No, I know. Absolutely. Okay.
I've watched
French cooking.
I watched the Lindbergh kidnapping case movie many times.
I've seen it too. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, speaking of, did you see the 30 for 30 on Reggie White?
Yes, it was awesome.
Yeah, man. Okay. French cooking. What paper-thin creation, whether savory or sweet, means pancake in French?
What's a crepe? What did you say?
Crepe.
Crepes?
Crepe.
It's not pay. It's
Crepe.
They're
C-R-E-P-E.
They're crepes. Are
Crepe.
they crepes?
C-R-E-P-E.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
E.T. knows. Got that.
Crepe. It's a crepe.
Yeah,
Crepe,
you got
crepe,
it. Crepe.
and everything but crepe. Yeah, crepes. I knew that too. That's real funny. Ask another
I know.
question.
Okay. New Year's.
Happy.
Yes. Okay. Taking place in early autumn. What is the two-word term for the Jewish New Year?
Is that Yom Kippur or Rosh Hashanah?
Yes.
It's the one that takes place in October.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not up to date on the Jewish calendar.
I think it's Yom Kippur.
You do? Isn't Yom Kippur around Christmas though?
No,
it's not.
No, that's Hanukkah.
That's Hanukkah. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
I know
Yom
is-
Kippur. I like it. No.
Well,
Is it what's
Rosh-
Ramadan?
no,
that's
no.
not Jewish.
It's Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur, and I think it's Yom Kippur.
We'll go Yom Kippur. No? Oh, there you go. I don't know. I have no idea.
I have no clue either.
When does it start? You say October?
Autumn, he said.
It says autumn. It didn't. Yeah, early autumn.
Can you say the question one more time?
Of course. Taking place in early autumn. What is the two-word term for the Jewish New Year?
I think Rosh. I like your Rosh. We got an. Yeah, I don't know. It's a guess. One of the two. I will agree with you. It's one of the two.
Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah.
Yom Kippur seems more around like Passover and stuff, isn't it?
Well, Yom Kippur is all. I think they're both in. Do you know the dates on those, Johnny? On Yom Kippur?
I don't. I sure don't. I'm sorry, I don't.
Our Yom Kippur date is October also.
Oh. Hey.
Oh, I think they're this.
Oh.
One
the same
starts it. One starts it and one ends it, maybe, or.
Yom Kippur is one of two holy days or days of all, alongside Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah.
Probably both answers are right. Probably.
Well, no, I think.
Why not?
Maybe I don't know. Anyway, we got it right. Let's keep going.
Okay, you did. Yeah.
Let's
nice pull. Okay.
Yeah.
It concludes the 10 days of repentance. Rosh Hashanah starts. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I need more than 10 of repentance, quite frankly. I need a whole month.
Easy.
The Zodiac.
Oh gosh, we got burned on that last week.
Yeah, we did.
Burned by a day.
Oh yeah, that was the whole.
How dare you bring that
That's
back,
right,
Johnny?
that's
How
right.
dare you?
Well, sorry, we have to.
All right.
Which sign of the Zodiac is represented by an archer?
Pisces, right?
Pisces is a fish, dude.
That's right.
The archer is.
What are you, E?
I'm a Cancer.
What was the other one last week?
Capricorn.
No. What
The
about?
other-
What about? Is it?
Actually, yeah, I think it was Capricorn last week. Was the
Yeah, that was the answer to the question last
Pisces is
week.
a fish.
Mm-hmm.
What are the zodiacs?
That's what I'm trying to look up.
We got Sagittarius.
That one.
It's Sagittarius?
Yeah, what's that one?
That's in December.
I think it's that one. That was the one we were talking about. I was
Yeah.
trying to think what was the one we were talking about.
We were debating between the Capricorn
that the-
and Sag.
Is that the dude on the horse, maybe with the bow and arrow?
Yeah. Well, definitely the. I'm just looking at. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
looking at
know.
the names of the things. If you seem to respond pretty certainly there.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're going Sagittarius.
Sagittarius is correct.
Yes. A lot of people don't know Dan is very much into the horoscopes.
Yeah.
Gets up every morning, pours through not just his, but everyone he knows. Wonder what Jeff's day is going to be like. Let's look at Pisces.
Like one of the things of reading the paper when you were a kid was like,
Yeah, you
if
look
you're
at-
born on this
right.
date, and you
Yeah.
always would wait for your birthday, and then you'd forget to
Right.
read it.
Yeah, right.
And you go, dang, I'll have to get it next year.
I think that looking at
That's
the
right.
horoscope is like a fun little diversion. I really feel sorry for people looking for meaning in horoscopes to their life. I do. I feel sorry for people that look to the stars for some sort of pull of astrology. Good luck. Good luck with that.
Yes.
Good luck.
There are some that do, though.
Yeah, good luck with that strategy. Let me know how that works when they put you in the ground. See if Sagittarius comes and
Okay,
helps
so
you.
Before we do your audio clue, I don't want Dan or E to help on this one because, again, Jeff, you were the inspiration on
Jeff,
this, so I just want
you're
to
a dummy.
get this.
So this was for the dummy.
No. Okay,
All
if you would please, E.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are what you need to know, man. What you need to know, huh? Well, you hit me
Okay,
right in
who
the
sings
eye.
it?
That's Tears for Fears.
Stop playing with my boy.
Hey,
Okay, you got it.
that's
there
it?
you go.
Oh, you're not gonna. I thought. Where's the Tears for Fears lead singer from? I mean, Tears for Fears, I knocked that out of the park. Blindfolded, left-handed.
I thought that was an appropriate audio clue, though,
E.T.,
today.
in all seriousness, if you didn't pull that up, would you have known that was Tears for Fears?
No.
Yeah, see, you asked the wrong guy there, stupid
No.
guy.
Right?
But Dan knew it, right?
Of course
I did
he
know
did,
that.
Yeah. I knew that one easy. That wasn't even a
course.
stretch. That was an easy one.
Okay.
I mean,
All
that's
right.
like right in the groove for me. That's like late high school, early college, and they had 3 or 4. I mean, they were everywhere for a
Mhm.
while.
Yeah. Okay, outer space.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Uranus.
The final frontier.
Uranus.
Well, it is.
Or is it Uranus?
Multiple choice.
Uranus.
Okay. The approximate body size of Sputnik 1, the
Sputnik
first
1.
artificial Earth satellite, was the closest in size to which of the following? Sorry, I'm losing my voice, guys. A softball, a basketball, or the New Year's ball at Times Square?
Wait a minute. You're asking
Which is
about
the closest
a
in size
ship?
to?
A spaceship?
No. Sputnik's a satellite.
Satellite.
No.
Oh.
Let me say it again. Yeah, satellite. Right. You want me to say it again?
Yeah.
Okay. The approximate body size of Sputnik 1, the first artificial Earth satellite, was the closest in size to which of the following? A softball, a basketball, or the New Year's ball at Times Square?
No,
I remember it being like, I think it's a basketball, dude.
Yeah, I
It
think
seems like
you're
as a
right.
kid, I remember it being like the size of a little box, a box. It's definitely not softball.
And I don't think it's as big as that big ball.
Yeah, how big is that? I don't know. I mean,
Well,
it's,
you see it from a distance. It's got a decent size. to it.
man.
Although I will say, Sputnik 1 is a long time ago, and things.
Yeah, can you
get
right? Everything
smaller,
was big. Yeah,
right. As you go
basketball's awful small to sit, but I just remember in my head it was
All right,
like
then go
box,
with- go with that one.
like a gift box size. Anyway, we're gonna go basketball. It's probably wrong. Basketball.
Basketball Jones. Basketball.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How you like us now?
All right. Yeah. Now,
Give it to us.
this is the antisocial question. Okay.
Give it to us.
All right. The category is poets.
Poet laureate.
Which Scottish
Edgar Allan Poe.
Hickory Dickory Dock.
you wish?
Eminem.
All right, let's
Okay.
go. Come on, we're going to get this.
Which Scottish poet wrote the song Old Lang Syne in 1788?
Keats.
Yeah, you got Keats. You got George Bernard Shaw.
It's definitely a
Scottish. It's crap.
Crap! This song is crap! What does it mean? Should old acquaintance be forgot? What does that mean?
Scottish. It's crap.
Is there a Shelley? Keats?
Yeah,
Shelley?
Shelley. Yeah. Albert Shelley, former DB for the Falcons. Albert Shelley, I just dropped on him. Look it up. Look it up.
Name a random player.
Albert Shelley, yes. DB, Atlanta Falcons.
John, can I have one?
No.
Well, I just want to know, do we know who? I mean, do we know the name?
Yes, we do.
We do? Okay.
I don't think you. No, I don't think you do.
Well,
Actually,
then you know what? Then it's a rogue question you should have never asked. No wonder it's an antisocial. It's not a trivia question.
oh, but it is.
Oh, silence. Silence.
Now, I'll be
if
honest.
we've never heard of him, then we're not going to get it. Let's move along. Yeah, move along.
Well, I say you haven't heard of them, but maybe you have heard of them.
It ain't Keats or
I
Shelley
never
or
correct.
Yeah, so we don't know.
Yeah.
We'll go with.
Question sucks. I don't take it as a loss. It's dumb. It's a dumb question.
What does it really mean?
Clown question, bro. You can't answer it. Listen, if the entire group got an antisocial and you just told us we've never heard of him, it's a bad question. I'm sorry. You ask 1,000 good questions for every bad one. That one's awful.
Clown question, bro.
Anyway, who is it? You don't know, obviously. So, yeah, if I've never heard of him, I can't guess. We're going to go with Ian O'Hare. Ian O'Hare.
Ian O'Hare is our answer.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, we've heard of him.
Okay. Robert Burns.
Burns.
All I think of is when
Have you heard of him?
No. All I think of is when Harry met Sally.
Which
What does this song mean? My whole life, I don't know what this song means.
Which song was that?
Should old acquaintance be forgot?
Oh, yeah.
Does that mean we should forget old acquaintances? Or
No,
does it mean we happen to forget them, we should remember them,
Yeah, I
which is
think
not
that's what it
possible because we already forgot them?
Well, I don't know.
You know what? I was actually no lie. My next question was actually going to be about that.
Yeah.
you know,
Did we get the answer already?
you just said it.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Well, my next question was it was when Harry met Sally.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Nice.
That's all right. You
I've
guys
actually
were.
seen that one, boys,
Yeah.
but it's been about 30 years. I don't remember it.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I remember
Great
the
movie,
restaurant
and it
scene.
really
That's
kind of
what I
holds up to time.
All right, Johnny, we got time for a couple more. We'll take that L.
Okay. All right. T in birthstones.
T?
If you were born in November, T like Tom.
Okay.
If you were born in November, what gem is your birthstone?
That would be topaz.
That would be topaz.
Boom! Yes!
Chrysanthemum?
You love that, didn't you?
Who in your family is born in November?
I can't think of another T. There's what other T
okay.
is there, right? 10? I don't. November they make it out of 10.
I know, right? It's true.
But you want to know the truth? I got Mrs. P jewelry for Christmas, and as I was waiting for it to get wrapped and stuff, they had all the birthstones up. So I have looked at birthstones, although I don't remember November, because I don't know. I don't have any November, connections.
Okay. TV. What October 2020 miniseries about chess starring Anya Taylor-Joy quickly became one of Netflix's most streamed miniseries?
Wrong pipe.
The Queen's Gambit?
Yeah. I saw that. That's good, by the way.
Yes.
That you, Yoda?
No, that's Yoda.
I got that one. Yoda, you sit in the back. Well, you give it when you're asked.
Good job, Yoda.
And you should watch Queen's Gambit. Really, really good. Really good. Yo, did you see it?
I haven't seen it, yeah.
Or you just Googled?
I haven't. My daughter said to go to check it out.
It's very
she
good.
said it was good.
Very good.
You have time for one more?
We do. Last one.
Last one.
Okay. Music.
There it is.
Under a blood red sky, a crowd has gathered in black and white. Arms entwined, the chosen few. Are lyrics from which 1983 U2 song?
New Year's Day, all is crying on New Year's. It's that song. What is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that the name of the song, New Year's Day?
Oh, you know what? That was it.
All right, cool.
New Year's Day.
I got
That's
it right.
it.
What about
That was easy.
What about me answering 2 music questions
Very
in one
good.
trivia session?
Very good.
One where I was positioned
Right.
as, quote, the dummy.
True.
And no, I never heard that. And
I know.
And the only one you missed was the antisocial, which you.
Yeah, which was a rogue question.
Well, anyway.
It's like a rogue wave. That was a rogue question. Sank the cruise ship.
So basically,
Has thrown the 14th no-hitter.
John, thank you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year,
Boys,
John.
take care. We'll see ya.
All right, we'll talk to you next week. We'll return. It is a Beatrice Plumbing Wednesday on The Drill.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
1010XL is committed to making your Friday feel more like a weekend.
Oh, I'm with you.
That's why we give you Pre-Game Friday.
It's a good time. Do you know what I mean?
Brought to you by MyBookie and Dream Finders Homes. I am ready on 1010XL.
Hey, Hicken here for Lockhart Construction. They're a longtime Jacksonville business. Shane Lockhart's dad started. Shane runs it with his pops and others from Jacksonville, taking care of Jacksonville people. And what a great idea for right now if you want to give yourself something special at this time of the year. A reconstruction, a remodel, no job too big or too small. We needed a new bathroom. We called Shane. Shane took care of it, lickety-split. Does it fast, friendly, affordable, cleans up. Somebody you have no problem with letting into your home, man. I'm telling you. If I say their family gives your family a better living experience, you unlock better living with Lockhart Construction. If you have a construction need, a construction thought, a construction idea, give Shane a call. He's going to call you back, 994-3865. Shane Lockhart, Lockhart Construction, 994-3865.
Mike Dempsey for Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Get this. Did you know that only 9% of Americans that make New Year's resolutions actually complete them? 23% quit the first week and almost 50% quit by the end of January. Their intentions were most likely there, but come on. Only 9% succeed? Want to know how to make your odds 100% if losing weight is your goal? Choose Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Listen, that 100% is based on all the Awaken 180 clients that I know. Given I'm one of them, 100% is my number. Imagine starting out the year knowing you'll finally achieve your resolution to lose weight. Finally able to have control over food instead of the other way around. Relieving, isn't it? You'll start feeling that relief during your very first phone call to Awaken 180. I did. I still remember ending that call knowing I'm going to succeed, and I did. And over 25 pounds later, I've never looked back. They delivered on their promise to me, and from the 100% success rate I've seen, they'll deliver for you as well. Call 844-346-1800 or go online to awaken180weightloss.com.
Celebrate December with Best Bet. We're giving away an incredible $275,000 in cash. Kickstart your holiday fun at Jacksonville and Orange Park with amazing promotions like $500 High-Hand Fridays, 12 Days of Christmas, and the $40,000 Guaranteed GoPo 400 Tournament. We have you covered with fun, fast card games like 1-card and 3-card poker, Ultimate Texas Hold'em, and more. New to the game? No worries. Our friendly dealers are ready to teach you the ropes. For all the details, head over to bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Hicken here. Business owners, did you know Zero Res cleans hundreds of businesses and churches in town? Call now for a free estimate. December 26th through the 31st. You'll get 20% off commercial carpet cleaning at Zero Res.
Zero Res. I introduce you here to our pest solution here on The Drill. It's Mission Pest Solutions, veteran and locally owned and operated. So easy to deal with. 904-944-PEST. How much can you count on them? Because you're listening to 1010XL and we're in this together. Tell them you're from 1010XL when you call 944-PEST. You'll get a free initial pest service worth $250. Good from now through the end of the year. 944-PEST. Tell them you're calling from 1010XL.
Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish. And he's listening to the Nimnicht Outdoor Show.
With tips and stories.
Presented by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing and Septic Services.
Every Saturday morning, 7 to 10.
On 1010XL.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Care you can see.
Big Chief Tire is more than just a tire shop. They're a one-stop destination for top-quality auto service. Frank Frangie here. With 4 generations of dedicated service, they've earned Jacksonville's trust by providing stress-free service at fair prices. From brake repairs to tire replacements, oil changes, and more. Gear up for the 2023 holiday season by making Big Chief your partner in safe and reliable travel. Visit BigChiefTire.com or schedule an appointment at any of their 5 Jacksonville locations.
Here's Linda Beaver.
Have you heard? Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet are attempting to sell 2,000 vehicles this December. How? I've instructed my team to take all reasonable offers. We won't lose your business over price. We have thousands of cars, trucks, and SUVs on the ground and priced to sell. We guarantee the most money for your trade and the easiest car buying experience ever. I promise we ain't leaving nothing on the table. And you only have 1 week left. At Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine or Beaver Chevrolet in Jacksonville. We're here to wow you.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location? Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
Tailgaters Parking is gearing up for the most exciting season yet. The best game day parking available is at Tailgaters, where customers get access 4 hours prior to kickoff. A full-service bar and grill, indoor restrooms, security, and more. TailgatersParking.com.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, head team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jags, brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
Head coach Doug Peterson met with the media recently and spoke about getting the confidence back in his Jacksonville Jaguars team.
No, not really. I just got to keep reminding him of our goals, right? And keep encouraging the guys to stay focused on that. Everything's still right in front of us. Got a great opportunity this week, to just go 1-0, and that's our goal.
That sound courtesy of Jaguars.com. Currently, it's 7:54. And that is your JOI Jaguars update.
XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, the 10-minute drill.
This is a big one.
On 1010XL.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hit it.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Up and at him. I mean, kind of moving around here. I gave a pest of the day earlier. I got no skin in the game here, but there's a guy in sports that should be fired today. Bonnie Williams should be fired.
Oh, jeez.
You lost 27 games in a row. You should be fired, man.
It's harsh.
Whatever. No, it's not harsh. You're 0-27. In your last 27.
2-27.
Yeah, he's lost 27 games in a row, bro.
Detroit basketball.
I'm firing him, and I'm hiring, I don't know, bring Stan Van back. Anybody. I mean, boy, basketball more than
Here's
anything.
who they have coming up, by the way. This is exciting because you know me. I love it.
You can't lose 27 in a row in pro sports. It's
I love
impossible.
dynasties. I love dynasties, good or bad. Okay. They go to Boston Thursday.
That's a dynasty.
That'd be 28.
Mm-hmm.
And they got Toronto at home.
They need Atlanta on the schedule.
29. Then
Toronto's not very good. They can play with them. Toronto's bad.
They can't play with anyone. Then they're at Houston, 30. Then they're at Utah, who they just lost to at home, 31. At Golden State, 32. At Denver, 33. Sacto, 34. Then they got San Antonio, a showdown.
There it is. They should put that one on ESPN.
Wednesday, January 10th.
There's another fraud, by the way. The greatest of all time, Popovich. What a fraud he's turned into, right? He's turned into a fraud, Dan. Right? No, seriously. You roll out a ball with 4 Hall of Famers, and you, me, or apparently Popovich can coach a winner. But take those away, and he's just a belligerent, antisocial, anti-home crowd.
They're 4-25.
Yeah, he can't coach a flip. And then he took the mic to tell the fans not to boo Kawhi. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Shut up, old man.
Yeah. Detroit is 2-28. The Wizards are 5-24. Jeez, the Wizards. They're just bad every year.
Yeah.
Man, your Hawks are sinking, huh?
They're terrible. Yeah, that's why. They're terrible. I don't want to talk about the Hawks ever again.
They have to rebuild, huh?
Yeah, again, I wish we would have traded Trae Young when he had some value. In fairness to me, Dan, it was before this time last year, I told you I want to trade Trae Young. I want to trade him now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he still has any, but pity the fool that picks him up expecting anything other than just a gunner who's going to score some points. They're terrible, they, by the way, have a lot of the same misgivings that the Jaguars have under Trent Baalke. They have terrible front office leadership that does a terrible job of making the roster better. The Hawks made that one little brief run to the conference finals, and they just kept everything. They didn't try and get better. If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And Shad Khan and the Jags allowed Trent Baalke to make them worse this offseason by not getting better. So, and the Hawks fall into that same.
All right, I mentioned this earlier.
They ain't lost 27 in a row like the dude that shouldn't have a job today.
Yeah, I don't know if you give up on him
I do.
27 games in, but
if you lose 27 in a row, you're literally the worst coach that's ever coached because no one has ever done that.
I guess they're not a very good team either, though. All right, so this is worse than when Florida went and played Oklahoma in the Cotton Bowl. The only difference between those two is in the Florida-Oklahoma Cotton Bowl, our coach gave up.
Okay.
At least in the FSU-Georgia Orange Bowl, their coach hasn't given up. He's still trying.
Norvell?
So, yeah. But you can liken the situation. Now, Georgia's going to be with
FSU's, by the way, in all fairness to our program, Georgia's situation is FSU's 1,000 times worse than ours was.
Yeah. Georgia is missing like 20 guys too, but the two that stand out apparently are Brock Bowers, who apparently is not with the team in Miami. So I guess, and again, this goes back to the whole gambling thing. I don't know why Gambling America does not demand answers from these coaches. I really don't. Like, I need to know who's in it. I need a list.
And we had a class action lawsuit this year.
Do we?
They tried. And it was on the Burrow thing.
Oh yeah. I want a freaking list of who's in and who's out. I don't know why that's so hard and why you're allowed to keep that secret.
Well, maybe by the game time you'll have that.
I need it before game time.
Yeah.
I'm doing my research, Jeffrey. But anyway, so Georgia has a lot of transfer portal guys, but those are the backup guys. Just Mims and Bowers.
By the way, a lot of times guys who either declare going to the portal, they'll still play the game with their team. A lot of guys do.
That's happened some this year. It hasn't happened much in the past.
Well, the guys going to the draft sometimes. Well, like Kentucky's got 3 guys going pro.
Yeah.
They're all playing.
Yeah.
Davis and Lyman and some other.
Yeah.
Kentucky, Clemson here, by the way, Friday afternoon. If you get out, should be a nice afternoon to watch some ball.
So quarterback 1, Travis hurt. Quarterback 2, transfer. Quarterback 4, transfer. That leaves you with quarterback 3, and I don't know who the other guys are.
A couple of walk-ons, I think I saw.
Running back 1, opt out. Running back 2, injured. Toafili's out. He's not playing. He's hurt. Running back 3, transfer. Running back 5, transfer.
Good Lord. Who's
if
4?
You look at the people look.
This could be like Georgia could pick their score.
Oh, yeah. This is bad. Wide receiver 1 is out. Wide receiver 2 is out. Tight end 1 is out. Tight end 3 is out. Center 2 is out. Right tackle 2 is out. So the offensive line is intact.
Okay.
DN 1
Until
gone.
Georgia breaks them in half.
Yeah. D tackle 2 out. Linebacker 3 out. Cornerback 1 out. Nickelback 1 out. Strong safety 1 out. And probably out D tackle 3. I mean, look at their depth chart. There are names there that you don't even know. unless you follow recruiting, maybe. It's phenomenal. It really is. And again, I ain't blaming. Listen, I always feel like I got to say this over and over again, but it is what it is. They got a bad deal. They got a bad deal, and now they're stuck in this game that, and it's a game where I know this crazy so-and-so in Athens, and I know what he's doing, okay? And he's screaming at his guys in practice right now because they lost a game. And by the way, losing that game and talking to some Georgia people, if you want to find a silver lining when you've won 29 in a row and then you lose a game, it woke up the boosters a little bit. So the Georgia boosters now are like, oh, wait a minute, we can't win every single game? No, we can't. We need money. Okay, here. So the checks are flowing into Athens now, right? So that's a positive as well when you talk about UGA football. So and that crazy so-and-so up there is screaming, 2024 starts now. And this first game is our kickoff to the new year. And we're not losing next year and blah, blah, So my point is they're not going to have any mercy. He's like Karate Kid dojo guy, sweep the knee. They're not gonna lay back whatsoever. They're gonna pour it on FSU. I just don't see any way that FSU can hang. I don't see any way that FSU can score. Are you kidding me? So anyway, that happens at 4:00 on Saturday, I believe. So not going to be pretty. That's what we got in college football. We also had a college football game last night. I doubt either of you. I didn't watch. Did anybody watch?
There
Kansas?
were three actually.
Kansas and UNLV.
I saw the Kansas quarterback had a nice day.
Yeah, where's he going? Because the other guy's coming back, right? So there's two quarterbacks. One of them must be leaving.
Yeah, I don't. They have Jalen Daniels.
Jalen Daniels is coming back, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
And Jordan Bean had a nice game.
Yeah.
So which one goes, and where does he go?
I don't know, and I don't care. They're Kansas's quarterbacks, and
they're pretty good.
Jalen Daniels has got to stay. He was on track.
He said he's coming back.
Yeah, well,
right?
I mean, my point is the other dude ain't beating him out, so he's not going anywhere.
So Jordan Bean would leave.
Well, I would think so. Daniels was when he was going midseason and hadn't been hurt yet, was being talked about as the Big 12 Player of the Year.
Right. That's my question.
Yeah, so I think it's him. Plus, his name is awfully similar to the guy who won the Heisman, so some people might think he's him, and he gives you a little extra advantage.
I'm just wondering. But anyway, did you see the one stat that stood out in that game?
No.
Kansas had, I believe I looked at it, 18 penalties for 210 yards, and then UNLV had 9. There was 27 penalties, 27 flags thrown.
The bowl season actually, I mean, if you want it, you could argue that it starts today. Because today you got Virginia Tech, Tulane, you got North Carolina, West Virginia, you got Louisville, USC.
Is it Jason Bean? I don't know the kid's name.
I don't know.
It's Jason Bean.
Texas A&M, Oklahoma State. I mean, today you got like Power 5 interconference matchups and thing. You get those good old. I remember these days. The bowl season always makes me think of this, Hick. It makes me think of being home from college. Because when I went home from college for the break, I was never in the town that I went to high school in. So it's not like you hook up with old people and see friends. I would go home and just be the family. So I loved sitting in front of the fire at 1 o'clock in the afternoon watching the Cherry Bowl or whatever it is. And so,
it's Jason Bean's last game, so it doesn't matter. He's a senior.
Well, there you go.
So there's not that problem.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, though, that kid. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just wanted to clear
I said
that
what
up.
I said for the audience, not for your sake. If you didn't want to listen, then.
That was good.
Thank you.
It was a good take.
Yeah. You would have thought so.
Yeah. College bowl games at home.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
That's when you would watch.
Yeah, it's too. Yeah, kind of. I mean, right neighborhood, wrong street maybe, but it's no big deal.
Up there in Cleveland Heights, Shaker Heights.
Yeah, no Shaker Heights.
I think you were in Shaker Heights back in the day.
How excited are you for the Matt Barkley era? Pretty juiced about that?
I mean, it's kind of neat.
Barkley must have played with Peterson in Philly, right? Must have. Had to have. There's no way you had. You got to have a tie to Matt Barkley to bring Matt Barkley.
The Jags signed Matt Barkley yesterday.
Which just tells you that Trevor, because his offensive line really, hey, O-line, why stop there? Why not just kidnap the kid and throw him in the back of your truck and leave him in a warehouse and beat him up and waterboard him? I mean, you do every other torture to him. You couldn't protect. I hope you're protecting your wives and girlfriends better than you protect your quarterback. Hey, O-line.
Matt Barkley's had a nice little run, 2013, 14. I don't know where he was in 15, 16. I don't know where he was in 17, 18, 19, 20. Now he's back again. I don't know what his deal is. That's his stats. That's weird. Where was 21 and 22? Now he's back in 23? Bouncing around, making some cash.
Yeah, how many starts does Matt Barkley have in
7.
his career? Remember that guy was going to be like the number 1 pick in the draft. He went back to USC, went to round 4, which, by the way, tells you if he had come out, he wasn't going to be the number 1 pick.
No.
If they took him round 4 the next year, they're not going to blow that.
They would have figured that out.
I got a couple speed traps in play.
I wonder what it was with Matt Barkley. Like, why?
He doesn't look real big and sturdy.
6'2", 230.
Yeah, he's just not,
He's sturdy, but or fat.
No. Speed trap alert is what I need. I don't know. Yeah,
Oh,
not a
it's
pop quiz.
it's a quiz.
Did I say pop quiz?
Yeah, I got a pop quiz.
I'm
for
an
you.
idiot.
He has a
Oh,
pop
he has a pop quiz.
Yeah.
He's got some.
Well,
going
meanwhile,
on.
I'm going to tell you right now, out there between Oakleaf and Middleburg on Discovery Drive, we got Ponch and John and the Chips guys. I can tell you from personal experience, they were on Racetrack Road this morning. Hey! And I had one more here. Let me scroll down. Kernan and JTB. Ponch and John are out there as well. So Chips are out there, and you keep those speeds down, keep that cash in your pocket. The Drill Speed Trap Alert brought to you by Catlin. Truck accessories, radar detection, and more.
Pop quiz us, my friend.
Okay, good. Here we go.
Since y'all mentioned Matt Barkley,
Yes.
can I get a quick college, please, for Matt Barkley? Gentlemen?
USC.
Yeah, it was too easy. I was just
way too
easy. I was just getting it started.
Okay.
Matt Barkley played for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 teams.
In the NFL?
Sheesh.
Well,
Wow.
you mean, I think it's
That's like practice squad, off season.
Right.
Some of these aren't going to register.
And a couple of them, he doubled twice. He doubled back.
Yeah.
All right, so the Bills, I know.
The Eagles.
Did you know the Bills?
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills is correct.
Eagles.
Eagles, correct.
Who took him in this? Did the Eagles draft him, Hick?
Eagles drafted
Yeah, I
him.
thought so. Well, gosh.
Where did they draft him?
Fourth round.
4th round, 98th overall.
I think he played. I think he actually started for the Bears. I think that's where he got the majority of his.
Chicago Bears is correct.
Yeah.
Has he played in a game for any other team than those three?
That's a good question. I think
he was a Raider, wasn't he? Wasn't he a Raider at one point? I'm gonna go Raiders.
Was Giants this year, right?
Oh yeah, We'll go Giants first then.
Giants is correct.
So Raiders must not even be right. So let's stay off of that one for a while.
I don't.
Charger maybe?
I have no idea.
I had no idea. I had no idea. He didn't play for any. Did he play in a game for any other team? I don't think he did either. So
a lot of asterisks.
Yeah, we got a lot of waiver wire moves off season.
Cardinals, Bears, 49ers.
Cardinals, I remember. Okay.
Bengals, Bills, Titans.
Titans, I remember him there. That's fair. I think he played there.
He may have played for the Panthers. Falcons.
Wow, Falcons, don't even remember him.
Oh my God.
Bills, Giants, Jags.
Yeah. Nah.
All right. How about this?
Jags, the Barkley era.
You won't know this.
Okay.
This is a great.
Must be a music question.
April 27th, 2013. This is what it says on Matt Barkley.
Well, it must be true.
Traded by Jaguars as 2013 4th round pick, 98th overall.
Oh, we traded the pick.
To the Eagles.
Okay.
For 2013 4th round pick, 101st overall. That would be one Ace Pop Sanders.
Okay.
And 2013 7th round pick, 210th overall, Demetrius McRae. Barkley for Pop and McRae.
We've been doing it wrong for so many years. So many years.
It's
a Petros Plumbing Wednesday. You're listening to The Drill.
Pop.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Some people call it X.
What?
Some still call it Twitter.
Okay, I got it.
Whatever you call it, it's the best place for up-to-the-minute Jags coverage from 1010XL.
Have you been approached by a potential buyer or investor for your business? You need to know what your business is worth and know the key value drivers that buyers and investors find most attractive. Maybe you're considering a full or partial sale. Let Patty Otterson, Kristen Vanez, and Caleb Kronik at Otterson Wealth Advisors guide you through the process. Visit OttersonAdvisors.com. Otterson Wealth Advisors, your goals, our expertise. Raymond James & Associates Incorporated, member New York Stock Exchange, SIPC.
Certainly facing some interesting economic times, right? I can't speak for all of us, but for me, it's comforting to know my money's in good hands with ITP Partners. Jacksonville guys taking care of my Jacksonville money. I trust these guys. You got to find somebody because I don't understand a SEP IRA or a 401k or, just a regular. I mean, I know this, though. As I move closer to retirement, my money grows. And that's because of Dan Abel. That's because of Reagan Wright, Reed Wingate, Jeff Hartman, Chris Bryan. And it's not just me, Junie Bug, the late great Junie Bug, the Juju. 3 generations of Hickens use ITP Partners. And they listen and give us individualized strategies. Our goals are their priority. So if you have any financial questions, don't be afraid. They're there to help. Chris at ITPPartners.com. Chris at ITPPartners.com or call 312-9751. 312-9751. ITP Partners are my financial partners for life.
Hey, it's Carline here for QC Kinetics. Don't go through another year with that awful joint pain. Call QC Kinetics right now and make 2024 the year you are getting back to living normal life again. QC Kinetics can give you your life back. 2 great locations, Mandarin and Ponte Vedra. Give them a call at 904-274-5522. Again, 274-5522. They are the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. These are all natural treatments that can repair and restore that damaged tissue, giving you pain-free movement again. QC Kinetics has tens of thousands of satisfied patients around the country. People who had knee pain, back pain, shoulder pain, who were able to get lasting relief with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. Again, Mandarin and Ponte Vedra. Give them a call, 904-274-5522. That's QC Kinetics, 274-5522.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
Hey folks, Hickey here with another holiday special from my friends at Zero Res. Man, they love rugs at Zero Res, and they'll treat your fine Oriental rug with the tender love and care it deserves. Jared, our Zero Res rug manager, is a certified master rug cleaner in the Sunshine State. So if you want your rugs cleaned with tender love and care, call Zero Res and get those rugs washed and give you 25% off. 25% off rugs. Only at Zero Res. Zero Res, man, you spell it forwards. Zero Res, you spell it backwards. It's the right way to clean.
Monahan Jewelers is ending the year with up to 40% off the entire store. Special savings on designer brands and some items marked at 50 to 60% off. We've been adding new merchandise throughout the holidays, and with interest-free financing on any purchase, it's easy to get a beautiful piece for a low monthly payment. Certified diamonds and engagement rings are our specialty. Support your local family jeweler for 46 years. It's our end-of-the-year sale with up to 40% off our entire inventory and some items marked at 50 to 60% off. Visit Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
At Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing and Septic Services, we're here to help with a lot. Not just septic tank pump outs and installations, we also offer sewer and drain cleaning, water heater repairs, lift station services, septic system inspections, backflow services, sump pump replacements, and more. We're your professional plumber who can do it all. So for any of the above, just call the Duck.
When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769.
Hey, gang, with Prize Picks, it's not just about football. With the basketball season here, you can pick combo projections across football and basketball from the, quote, Specials League. That's a league created specifically for combo projections. Mix and match. Put LeBron James with Travis Kelce. If you don't know what Prize Picks is, where you been? Most fun I've had. You can win up to 25 times your money this football season, and you don't have to beat a cast of thousands in some tournament format. It's just you against the projections, baby. They're going to tell you what the ceiling is for an athlete, and then you're going to bet over or under, or play over or under, project over or under. Players and stat types that you select could lead to big cash. Go to prizepicks.com/1010XL. Find out more what I'm talking about. Use code 1010XL. You get a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. Go to prizepicks.com/1010XL.
Attention men
and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. Florida football is set to bring in New York Giants Director of Strength and Performance Craig Fitzgerald to replace Mark Halke as the head of the team's strength and conditioning program. Head coach Billy Napier mentioned that he expected a change of leadership in that department. FSU QB Tate Rodemaker has decided to enter the transfer portal. When asked about it, Mike Norvell spoke about how excited he was for Brock Glenn to take the next step. Glenn has received a number of significant snaps as well as practices leading up to the Orange Bowl. Georgia head coach Kirby Smart doesn't seem concerned with the number of opt-outs or players he will have available for the Orange Bowl.
Right now we've got our guys that are healthy playing, guys that are completely healthy and cleared to play. They've all said they're going to play. They've been practicing, doing everything.
At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
At 8:17, it's 58 degrees your time, and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
All right, back here on The Drill. So we welcome in the Carolina Panthers. And one last reminder, what a feeble set of home performances our football team has offered us this year. Just despicable, man. Pay a lot of cash to go down there and enjoy Sundays. You're supposed to get the majority of your wins at home, not on the road. And just to come out with 2 true home wins all year for a team that was supposed to contend and did for most of the year. Not sure they're contending now. They may be in the playoffs, but I don't consider the Jaguars to be contenders. I consider them to be a bottom-of-the-barrel playoff team that if they're lucky enough to get in, will get slapped and dispatched real quickly. That's what they feel like to me.
It kind of like take away the vibe because I know, and it's unfortunate, like if we make it to the playoffs,
yeah, we done.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go
Buffalo,
far.
any of those teams coming here, they're going to beat us like a drum.
I would like to think differently.
No,
but just based off of how we perform.
No. We've won 4 games in a row we've watched. They're getting progressively worse, right? They were bad against the Bengals. They were a little bit worse against the Browns, and they were terrible against the Ravens, and bottomed out against the Bucks.
That was the worst. That was like me watching the Jags. That was the worst I can remember them playing.
Yeah, I don't. You wonder how they have any confidence. Their coach yesterday on Zoom insists that they still do.
Well, no, not really. I just got to keep reminding them of our goals, right? And keep encouraging the guys to stay focused on that. Everything's still right in front of us. Got a great opportunity this week, to just go 1-0, and that's our goal.
And it has been for the last few weeks, and they failed at that goal week after week after week.
And it's the same things over and over again. Like he's talking about, listen, if we just don't turn the ball over and we tackle, we'll be in the game. Yeah.
But they're not doing that.
But you're not doing that. So why do you keep doing the same? And I thought Tony had a good point yesterday, because I'm like, Tony, do something different. Try something. Like what, though? What else can you do? I mean, I don't know that there's anything that you can do. So you just have to take it. You got to get cliche as cliche can be, but you know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to win the first drive. We're going to win the first play. We're going to win this. We're going to win. We're going to win the quarter.
I don't know if it matters. Look what they did against Cincinnati, Hick. Well, they started. They scored a touchdown. They got the ball back. They got it to the 40, and then the cavalcade.
I would pine to have an opportunity to win the game at the end after the last two 2 football
Yeah, we
games.
haven't even been in the last
Yeah.
two.
So
yeah.
give me a fourth quarter chance against Carolina, and I'll take that right now. I can't believe I'm saying this.
I was always Mr. Bounce Back optimistic with this football team.
Yeah.
Like I believed them after they slipped up and lost to the Bengals, and then I believed them and the reasons and the injury and why they lost to the Browns, and then I believed them that they just lost to a really good football team playing its best in the Ravens. Well, I don't believe anything anymore. Tampa's no good. Tampa's a fraud. You went down there and they beat you like you were a college team. You guys embarrassed yourself. I dare say you didn't try.
It was
I really don't, man. You can't. It's pitiful. It was worse than bad. And you know, there have been a lot of people shell out a lot of money to watch this team and support them. You owe more. You do. You owe a better performance at home.
Well, they need to give the fan base a win on Sunday.
It's like they're
100%.
not even like prepared half the time. And I'm listen. Here's what happens, Dan. It starts with a player, then it becomes a position group, then it becomes a side of the ball, and then it becomes a team, and then it becomes the coaching. We've gone through player, group, side of the ball. We're to coaching. These dudes are failing big time. They're failing in their game plan. They're failing in their play calling. They're failing in their correction of mistakes. There's something in the league, Dan, that everyone knows about on Mondays. What's it called, boys? Corrections.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
The Jaguars and Carolina are two franchises that came into the league at the same time. So it's a sort of we played them in the Hall of Fame game in 1995. And I remember there was a preseason game early on where Carolina was ticked at Tom because he was
the very
blitzing.
first game.
No.
Oh, no, later.
Then there was another one.
Yeah.
And Carolina.
No, that was like a Saturday afternoon national TV
Carolina
game.
was ticked because we were blitzing a lot or whatever. Anyway, but I'm curious, like, all right, so all-time records. They have played, let me get this right here. 7-7 is a 4, carry a 1 is a 6, carry a 1, 464 games.
464?
For the Jags, all time, yeah.
Yeah, we're like 80 under 500, aren't we?
Is that what we are?
I'm. Do you know?
Yes.
You have it in front of you?
Yeah, we are. We are 197 and 267.
Yeah, so we're 70 under 500.
Okay, so we're 197 and 267. Carolina is better or worse?
Better.
Better. What do you think they are?
I mean, I think they're below 500, but they've had some special years.
They have a tie, by the way, which throws us off. But how many are
we don't
they?
have a tie in all our years?
We don't have a tie.
Huh.
What do you think? How many over or under 500 is Carolina?
I'd say they've had some bad years where
Yeah.
they picked first, but overall they've been better. They've had a couple Super Bowl years. I'm going to say they're right around 500. I'm going to say they're 10 games under.
Okay. They're 35 under.
Okay.
So 214, 249, and 1.
Yeah.
We have had how many playoff appearances?
Well, we've had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No. Well, how many games have we played?
Oh, well, we played, I don't know,
Yeah,
18?
16 games.
Okay.
And what's our record?
8-8, I think.
8-8. Carolina, what would you think their playoff record is?
Well, they've been to 2 Super Bowls, so they're above 500 in their playoffs. Or they've been to a lot more than we have.
Okay.
One of the two.
All right.
I'm going to say their record. First of all, I'm not sure they've been to 8 playoffs. Have they? Have they been to 8?
I don't know. I know their record.
All right. I'm going to say their record is 16 and 14.
No, 9-8.
Oh, they haven't been to as many.
No.
Yeah.
9-8.
And that's with 2 Super Bowl appearances. They've
Yeah.
hardly been to any.
Yeah.
That's 2 Super Bowls. That takes care of 6 of your guys. Well, you could have another 10, 11. Maybe they have been to more. They just went one and done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times.
So it's the same.
Yeah.
Same as us.
It's so weird because in 96, remember, we both went to the conference championship.
They only have 17 games, and we have how many?
16.
Oh, we're 8-8. We're the same.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was thinking about the Yeah, so we're about the same. They're a little better regular season team. They average a win more a year, basically. Right? We've been in the league 30 years now.
29 years.
You know, and they have, and they're 35 under, and we're 70 under. So that's 30. They're 35 games better. So
they have gone
a game or two a year
since losing a wild card game in 17. In 18, 7-9, 5-11, 5-11, 5-12, 7-10, and 2-13.
So we've caught up here in the last 5 years, and we've been terrible.
Yeah.
Although maybe we
haven't
had
caught that much. We had a good year last year.
We had a 1 and a 3.
We were 9-8 last year.
Yeah, we had a 1 and a 3.
Yeah.
And this year we're going to be 8-9 for Pete's sake. So we're going to lose another one. I'm so disgusted with them, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough love, I guess. I'm venting. I'll be there like an idiot on Sunday with, family in tow, tailgating, doing the whole thing, only to walk into the stadium of sadness and have them throw a water balloon on us.
When I should try to find you this years ago. I copied this off the a Cleveland Browns guy, but I went out and yelled at the stadium on TV one time. And it was the Factory of Sadness.
Yeah, that's true.
And that Factory of Sadness has been back this year because we haven't done well there. So it's been, that old girl owes us a performance. I mean, somebody call Friday and get her over there.
Here's what's happened.
Because we need to have a good time Sunday.
Right?
Here's what's happened, too.
Yeah.
I'm losing confidence in so many aspects and areas like the honeymoon's official. I mentioned this with Peterson about a month ago. I said, I feel like the honeymoon's over. Now you're going to be judged on expectations and reality every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
The immense, respect and appreciation for coming in and getting us turned around and winning last year. Well, that's all gone now. Now it's week-to-week vetting. What are you doing, Dougie P?
And this is like, I'm about to throw out can I get a stat of the day tune here, Emmanuel, please, sir? I'm about to throw this one out, this is really piling on and unfair.
Okay.
But it's staring at me, and I want to mention it.
Okay.
Right.
His name is Hicken. He's got a knowledge addiction. It's Dan Hicken, stat of the day.
I love you, balls. I miss you. Jeff, who's the offensive MVP?
Of who?
The Jags. Clear cut. I mean, slam dunk.
Evan Ingram?
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
E,
98
you agree?
catches.
Yeah, 98 catches.
Only one other person in Jags history.
I said
100 catches.
I will say this.
Jimmy went 100 twice. This is the third best total in Jags history.
I will say this, and I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that feels like the game management at another position. It's like not been real impactful. He's had a lot of catches, a lot of drag route, 8-yard catches.
We all agree.
On
the TV show last night, I said, did you not watch the TV show last night?
I don't watch the show, no.
E, did you watch the TV show?
I was on the road then.
Oh, that's right. You were on the road. That's right. 13 hours. Yoda, did you watch the TV show? You had it on. You weren't paying attention.
He didn't watch it yesterday.
Okay. Anyway.
Don't let him bully you.
Bully
the bully.
I don't think the ratings are going to be good for this week's TV show then. Nobody's watching.
You're already down 3.
I'm down 3.
Mm-hmm. And a co-host, apparently.
Yeah, we had the
guest host.
Player guest didn't make it.
Yeah, that's weak, by the way. And we won't even say who it is, but if you're an NFL player and you commit to something, you don't show up, I see why you don't show up on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Like, I see why you failed and lose because you can't do the simplest, level of accountability. There's no excuse for it.
But that's not my point.
I know.
Evan Ingram, and this number backs up what we all just said. And I think Evan Ingram's had a great year. I don't want to take too much away from him. He still caught 98 balls, and I don't remember. I don't remember many drops either. I think he's had a terrific.
It's just been unimpactful, but it's a lot of catches.
98 catches this year, which is 7th in the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
7th most.
Like
catches.
I'm guessing the other 6 are going to tell me CeeDee Lamb and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Here's the Here's the stat that makes us kind of back up what you guys are talking about. Only 38 have gone for first downs, which is 36th in the NFL. So
believable.
Here's the 4-yard catch. Here's the 5-yard.
Right.
We can't run the ball, so we throw to Evan Ingram for 4 or 5 yards.
He's our running game.
Yeah, he's our running game.
Yeah.
That's how bad we are running.
Yeah,
the ball.
here are the guys. What'd you say? The catches? Is he 7th?
7th.
Yeah, here are the guys ahead of him.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb, Keenan Allen, Tyreek Hill, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and A.J. Brown, and Michael Pittman Jr. All guys that you would trade right this second for Evan Ingram.
But Evan Ingram deserves to.
All ballers.
Yeah.
Evan Ingram deserves to be a Pro Bowler this year.
Right behind him, Stephon Diggs, Puka Nacua. He's had a good year, and we'll see him this week. Adam Thielen, 95 grabs.
Oh, yeah.
That dude was dead and buried in Minnesota. Hey, Minnesota, KJ Osborne, maybe not as good as Thielen.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
That's fair. You know what else is incredible about the receiving? Count them, Jeff. We've chronicled this for about 5 years now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 guys over 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, they throwing that ball.
Okay. Now tell me how many running backs are over 1,000? 4?
4 or 5.
4.
Yeah. 18 receivers. And by the way, DK Metcalf, 998. George Kittle, 991. Devontae Adams, 972. Devontae Adams sucked the other day. Sorry, Junie Bug.
So did Diggs.
Did you watch that game?
Yeah, I did.
Did he? Wasn't he like
just kind of jogging around?
Yeah, he just seemed like he kept
I don't
dropping
know.
balls.
I don't know. I saw him drop it. I did see him engage and picking up a guy and bumping. So
he did.
And they did
Travis
win.
Kelce, 968.
Travis
Adam Thielen,
Kelce stinks.
Bro, there are
I hate
1,
him.
2, 3,
That guy
4,
killed me.
5, 6, 7, 8 guys at 939 and up that are going to go over 1,000. So that's 17 and 8. That's 25 guys. No, 18. 26 guys are going to be over 1,000 yards easy.
You know what there should be an award for?
26.
The most underrated or the breakout performer. There should be like an official award, like the MVP. Like they give you a trophy for it.
Yeah.
Because there is a guy who has run away with that award. Run away with it.
With what award?
There's no more breakout, underrated, who is he player in the league than this dude. This dude by far has the biggest gap between how good he is and how many know him.
Well, you give us a different one every time.
So it can't be
Keenan Allen.
Give me one I've ever given.
Mike Evans.
Those guys are already good.
You harp on those guys all the time.
Those guys are known guys, so I disqualify your silly little insult.
So
It's
it
not
can't,
an insult.
It can't be a guy like Puka.
No, well, it could be, I guess. But
What
no,
are you
know
saying
it.
then?
It's Kyron Williams is who it is.
Oh yeah,
Is who it is.
It got
Yeah.
got to be at least a second-year player.
Do you know who has the most yards per game at running back? I know we bowed at the altar of McCaffrey earlier today, but that'd be Kyron Williams at 96.1. He's only played 11 games. He got injured.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Christian McCaffrey, 5.4 yards a carry. Kyron Williams, 5.1.
Well, okay, that's pretty
Christian
good.
McCaffrey, 400 yards clear of Kyron Williams.
Well, that's the yards per game. That's why we use the yards per game because he hasn't played. He's only played 11.
Right.
My point is, who has Kyron
He's had a
Williams
great year.
number 2 in the league in rushing?
Is he,
By the way-
is he Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rams got
Where
him
was he picked?
round 5 or 6, right after we took Snoop.
Tank?
Yeah, we took Snoop. No, it was 2 years ago. He went last year's draft right after the Brainiac down there took Snoop. He
took
got
Snoop.
Snoop.
And they took Kyron?
I don't know that we could have had Kyron at some point. I'm not saying that he went that round before him. He may have been
What
a
year
fourth
was it?
round. Round 5, pick
This is gonna bother me.
164.
What year?
2022, last year.
2022 draft.
Snoop's draft. He's 164. If
Oh
you
my
tell me
God.
Snoop's 150,
Oh, no.
we should
Please,
just
God, no.
let's just march, man.
Please, God, no.
Let's march on the facility, dude.
We're not marching. But
Insurrection.
please, God, no. January 6th. It's nothing to joke about. What number? What number?
He was 164.
Please, God, be after 160.
I don't think so.
Oh, no. Are you sure he's 164 in 2022?
2022, round 5, pick 164. Kyron Williams, averaging 5.1
Oh,
a tote.
oh, this
9
is bad.
208 carries, 1,000 yards.
This is really bad.
Okay.
Before you go crazy on that one. So Snoop went.
Like Shot should hear from, like, you know how like the Godfather
Yeah.
and Caesars would hear from the common people,
Yeah.
and they would show up and they would go in and they would make their plea.
Yeah.
Like Shot should allow fans to come down with their evidence and make their plea for a new king.
Slam the paper on the table.
Snoop went 154.
Oh God.
Wait. 156? Jerome Ford.
Golly, man.
We
Do
need to
do we try?
We need to run.
Do we try? Kyron Williams is way better than
164.
Jerome Ford.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I know.
We'd rather have Jerome Ford
There's
than
Snoop. Two of them are better than one.
Jerome
our guy
Ford would be a
took.
great backup running back this year.
Snoop's not even in the league, dude. That's how bad.
Kyron
Doc
Williams,
is.
164.
Yeah, that's bad,
Wait,
dude.
wait, I got one more.
Oh, good lord.
You watch the Vikings this year?
Yeah, Ty Chandler.
You watch that Ty Chandler guy?
Yeah.
169.
Also better. Well, obviously, I mean, Snoop's not in the league, so anybody who was drafted last year is better than him.
Oh, dear.
He took him before Kyron Williams, who is arguably right now the second most productive. He's the second leading rusher in the league. And he's only played 11 games, and he averages more than 5 yards a pop, and we're trotting Dearness Johnson out for some pickup snaps. That's how we roll here.
That's how we roll.
That's what he has done to us.
He is not him. This
Gotta
is the
take-
drill.
Yeah, it's a Beatro's Plumbing Wednesday. They do it right over there at Beatro's Plumbing. Got that going for him.
High draft pick.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Listen for live bowl games all bowl season on Jacksonville's bowl station, 1010XL.
It's the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl, live from Jacksonville, Clemson, and Kentucky. Friday at noon on 1010 a.m.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
Were you forced into a nosebleed mortgage rate in this past year? Loan Pronto is here to rescue you. Hey, it's Prosser. Listen, if your mortgage rate is over 7, you're going to be in heaven with Loan Pronto's zero-cost refi. You can cut your house payment by hundreds of dollars and even do it with zero closing costs and no appraisal. Rates have plummeted to the lowest point in nearly 12 months, and it's time to say goodbye to that bad loan you got stuck with. Loan Pronto's got APRs with fixed rates in the 5s. So don't live with that record high a day longer. You can lock in a lower rate now with virtually no paperwork or cost involved. Call now and see how much lower you can get your house payment. Refi now, and you can even skip your next 2 house payments altogether. Call for a free 30-second quote, 904-999-1508. At loanpronto.com, you can find out more. 904-999-1508. That's 904-999-1508. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval.
David Garrard here. Playing in the NFL can put a lot of wear and tear on your body, especially your knees. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has kept me mobile and ready to tackle every day.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
David Garrard here. I've had the PRP treatment from Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, and my knees are really doing well. Platelet-rich plasma treatment may be the answer for whatever is hurting you.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hi, this is Dale Murray from South Georgia to Central Florida and coast to coast. The Murray Ford Superstores are still putting the customers first and cranking out the deals those big city dealers can't touch. It's no wonder everybody's driving to Murray Ford Superstore to purchase their new vehicle. It's simple. If Murray Ford Superstores doesn't have it, the manufacturer doesn't build it. Plus, you get a 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified new and pre-owned vehicle. Shazam! Holy Jesus Aruba Batman, how do we do it? There's no reason for your purchase to take all day, running around with those big city dealers and being flim-flammed with those big city prices. Nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. And we'll trade anything from aluminum cans to minivans. Be American, buy Murray Ford Superstore. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray, in Stark or Kingsland. I'll be waiting for you. And remember, at any Murray Superstore, it's all about you. Shazam!
Pick it here for my friends at Nimnick Buick GMC. Want to wish you a joyful holiday season and a new year filled with many more miles together. Like, if you're tired of shopping these online dealers that overpromise and underdeliver, are you ready to sell or are you looking for a deal? Find your next used vehicle at Nimnick Buick GMC with Car Bravo. So easy to use. The #1 Car Bravo dealer in the Southeast region and top 10 in the country, ladies and gentlemen. You can go to NimnickBuickGMC.com, NIMNICHD, GMC.com, or, of course, always go to the showroom off Phillips Highway and discuss the future of used vehicles. How about this? You need an oil change from the comfort of your living room? You bet. Book it at NimnickBuickGMC.com. They'll come to your home or your business, and they will take care of business. You know why? Because they're there for you. They've been in the business for 82 years. Because they do business the right way. Family owned and operated. Nimnick, your friends of the car business since 1941. We are professional grade GMC.
I'm the Hammer Hayes Carline, and I've been known to drop an opinion like a hammer. Weekdays on The Frangie Show on 1010XL, brought to you by Golden Hammer Roofing and Gutters, the golden standard in roofing.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here. What if I told you you could start banging out your New Year's resolution by dropping 9 pounds your very first month? Pretty good, right? Well, not good enough. I dropped 9 pounds my first week with Awaken 180 weight loss and the full 26 pounds in just over a month. Matt Hayes, that guy dropped double digits his first week and is still going strong. That's the Awaken 180 difference. You see results immediately, and it's the instant gratification that makes you keep going. You don't wait a few weeks to lose 4 to 5 pounds. You lose it every week until you reach your goal. It's that simple. Listen to your coach, eat to lose weight, and get the results you've never been able to achieve on your own. I know it sounds too good to be true. I thought the same during my first call, but the results, they speak for themselves. Start your new year off right. Have a plan, have the solution. Go online to awaken180weightloss.com or give them a call at 844-346-1800. That's 844-346-1800 for Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Men, are you suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE? The medical providers at Prime Men's Medical Center offer breakthrough treatments that eliminate problems in the bedroom without pain or surgery. 98% of men see instant results on their first office visit. Listen to a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Prime Men's Medical Center offers breakthrough medical treatments that eliminate ED and PE. Men are even lasting 90 minutes or longer, regardless of age or medical history.
But that's not all. For a limited time only, call Prime Men's Medical Center now, and your initial consultation and first treatment are completely free. You'll see instant results right in the office. You'll even get a gift that enhances your performance in the bedroom. All this, worth hundreds of dollars, is free if you call now. 904-664-8217. 904-664-8217. That's 904-664-8217.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
29 draft picks in 3 years for the current general manager. 29 draft picks, and you can take a look at them and you can grade them. And, you know, it's hard to give him credit for Trevor Lawrence. Anyone would have taken it. It was a no-brainer. And you don't know how much say he had during the Urban Meyer draft. So then do you just go to the last 2 drafts? Well, this is the one that stands out. Now, it's still early. It's still early, but it does not look like there is going to be a lot of value in the 2023 draft. And if you're upper management with Jacksonville, you got to start asking yourself some tough questions as you start to prepare and look ahead to 2024. And that's your Duval Minute. It's brought to you by Lift Power. If you need a forklift rental, Lift Power has more than 900 machines in its rental inventory. They have a diverse fleet of indoor and outdoor forklifts ranging from 3 to 10,000 pounds from top-name brands. Lift Power will customize, Lift Power will deliver, Lift Power will service all forklifts to meet each customer need. Contact Lift Power today at liftpower.com/contact to learn more. All right, welcome back. There have been 29 picks, and we've chronicled. You can chronicle each and every one of them. And you know, we talked about the Trevor draft, and we thought that was a good draft. This year, it hasn't been as good. It's a year-to-year, it's a week-to-week thing. But you know, you have Trevor and ETN. You have Tyson Campbell. Clearly hasn't been himself this year. He's had not a good year. Walker Little, not a great year.
The value on Walker Little seems to go down every
Andre Sisco in and out of the lineup. And the only other guy that Jay Tufel, Jordan Smith, Luke Farrell, and Jalen Camp. Luke Farrell's contributed some.
Luke Farrell has almost caught some of those other dudes who are way ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, did Doug Peterson not say yesterday that Walker Little will go back to swing tackle this time when he comes back? So, you know, the star of he's the best lineman, that apparently isn't true after
We've
all.
screamed and ranted and raved about Trayvon Walker and his 7 sacks, which is better this year. But again, I honestly believe that listen. The Jags would be better off if Trayvon was inside and they had signed one of those edge rushers in the offseason. They had Jadeveon Clowney in the building. I'll give you another name from yesterday who I saw play a pretty good football game on Sunday, who was also in the building. And they said, well, you're not going to get that many snaps here. Calais Campbell, who, by the way, is better than any of our guys on the interior. Still.
Better, yeah. Certainly better than any first backup.
He wrecked havoc on the Colts on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm glad you bring up sacks, Dano. Because Sunday is a very important day for the sack tracker.
Yeah, 32. We're at 32.
We're at 32?
Yes.
So Bryce
Jags,
Young,
by the way, are fifth from the bottom in sacks.
Yeah.
Bryce Young has been sacked 53 times.
Oh, nice.
Andy Dalton has been sacked 3 times.
56?
56 total in 15 games. So
Yeah.
about 3.7 sacks a game that
I'm going to have to make – Jeff, you weren't here yesterday.
Missed it. I offered a buyout yesterday.
I heard
you heard about it?
Let's just say my dog might be Ubering.
Yeah.
I heard. I definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't eat a lot, but
I've got to make a decision on
Yeah.
that. And I think your point is valid in this respect. I probably have to make that decision before Sunday.
Well, for sure. There's no use for a buyout.
Yeah.
If it doesn't come before Sunday, I put.
You said there was no time frame.
Yeah, there is a time frame before Sunday.
Before Sunday.
Yeah, before
That's fair.
Sunday,
Yeah. But anyway, Trayvon Walker
Well,
was
let me tell people what I did.
Oh, yeah.
Because we did this early yesterday, and for people that didn't hear, I once famously lost the Julian Edelman bet. And rather than spin the wheel, I just agreed to take Dan. Mrs. P and I took Dan and BWR out to dinner.
Okay.
And Hicken proceeded to hit me with like a $400 tap.
It's fantastic.
He just killed me, dude.
Oh, second. Time out.
Yeah.
Time out.
Just crushed
That
me.
was just a normal night out for Dan and Reagan,
Yeah, well,
peeps.
that's how they roll.
We
That's
went
what
to
the local does. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a
Mrs.
normal
P
night.
and, hey, Mrs. P and I are at Napoleon. You know what I'm saying? We're getting a little $7
we went to a
Mexican.
nice restaurant.
Yeah, Ember and Iron.
We had a bottle of wine
We
or
saw
two.
Deb Gianola's.
We had
Terrific
a couple.
night.
We had a couple appetizers.
So you didn't tell BWR to run it up?
She ran it up.
She did not run it up. That's a normal.
It was like
that's
a
what I
rookie
live
dinner?
with.
Listen to me. They were drinking.
Like a rookie dinner.
They were drinking and eating like it was festival time. Well, regardless, here's what's going to happen. I told him we don't have to go someplace super expensive. Okay.
Yeah, he
But
said Cheesecake Factory.
But I'm gonna hit you with the triple Tito's.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just hit you. I know where to hit. I know where to raise that price. It ain't with the entree, right? I kid because I care. I'm not that much of a drinker, but yeah. Well, I only have one goal. I got to go over the whatever, and I'll review. It may not have been 4. I don't want to exaggerate. It may have been 3 something ish. But with tip, it probably was 4. Yeah,
it was a decent amount.
I think the boys.
It's like rent, man. He got me for like a month's rent.
I think the boys will get 3 sacks this Sunday. I think
So the point is, you heard
3 sacks would be the tie then. Then they would only need one. They have 32.
Yeah, they have 32. 35 is a push. 34 is a loss. And 36
Again,
or more.
I really. It wasn't a fun bet. It's fun because it's been so close.
It has been close.
We've
the
been
whole
following
time.
it all year.
And I feel like I've been, like I said to you, and I get where you're coming from too, but I feel like I proved my point in that they weren't going to get a lot of sacks.
They didn't. And my point was proven from this standpoint. They'd have a lot more opportunity, which they did. They just didn't capitalize
They didn't
on
get
it.
them.
They had a week. They had that stretch where back-to-back weeks the other guy threw 50 balls, and they had like 2 sacks and 100 attempts. So, yeah, I mean, I would agree in the framework of the argument, you win.
But the numbers are the numbers.
But I knew that's why I gave 3 to 1.
Right.
So
That's fair.
it was supposed to be
and it was a fun bet.
no-brainer. I didn't expect them to be DAL almost. I mean, they're way down at the
terrible.
bottom. There aren't many. The only ones that have less are the Panthers. Or not the only ones, but the Panthers are one that has
Panthers
less.
have 21.
20. Yeah, is that what it was? I was
Yeah.
going to say 26.
But anyway, so looking at the draft class again, so we talked about Trayvon Walker, but Devin Lloyd, we traded up to get him. He hadn't been good enough.
No.
Luke Fortner, 3rd-round pick. Chad Muma doesn't get on the field. Snoop Connor, we chronicled. Junior and Brown, interchangeable corners who aren't very good, apparently. So there's that draft class. And then you have this year's draft class, which is the worst to this point. But, I mean, did he get confused on the Louisville guy? Did he meant to take Yaya but took Yasir? I don't know.
Well, Yaya was already gone. He was a 3rd rounder.
Yeah.
Trent doesn't like taking the better player a couple rounds higher. He likes taking the worst one 2 rounds later so that he'll never play.
Yaya.
Ding dong.
Ding dong. My love for you. Anton Harrison is a good pick. I'll credit you for that. Strange and Bigsby, I mean, again, luxury picks in a year where we should not be taking luxury. Ventrell Miller never got on the field. Tyler Lacey made 2 plays on Sunday. That's the first 2 plays he's made all year. Abdullah can't beat out Chason. That's a concern, peeps.
Bro, this
Antonio
guy,
Johnson.
Listen, it's been enough time. I've tried to be easy on Balky.
Yeah.
But we got a team here. We got a good team. This guy's terrible, Dan.
Yeah.
Those
those are
by
the
all
29
accounts,
picks,
He's
bro.
a very nice man. I've said this before. It's my go-to line. He's a very nice man. You know what's a nice man, E? My dad. I don't want him running the Jags draft. I don't. Balky's terrible, bro. Because now we have demonstrable results. You've got his tenure at San Francisco. You've got his tenure here. He's hurting the football team.
Yeah.
Forget helping. He's hurting. He has hurt the club. We were positioned to continue our trampoline effect. We weren't all that great last year, Dan. We did lose sight of that, right? We had to win all those games in the row to get. We were 4-8. Won 5 in a row. We weren't good most of the year. We won a playoff game, which I will remind you, we trailed by 27.
Yeah.
We won that game. We went on the road, and this dude sat there like we were the freaking Bengals, man.
We got to take a break. I think we're way over. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Football is a collision sport. But you never want to end up on the injury report.
The concern here is how he landed.
Listen for the personal injury attorneys Farah and Farah Injury Update on 1010XL.
Jacksonville. So I have been in the operating room most of my career, watching people have orthopedic surgery, watching people get knees replaced, hips replaced, shoulders fixed, and I knew there had to be a better way.
That's Dr. Daniel Zuckerman, a medical director for QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in non-invasive regenerative treatments for pain relief.
I see so many people who could have been helped before they got to the operating room if only they had known about regenerative medicine.
QC Kinetics, a natural alternative that uses your body's own healing properties to help restore and repair damaged joint tissue, providing long-lasting relief without drugs, surgery, or downtime.
Well, it feels great when I do get to see somebody who we help, who I know I kept out of the operating room. It's amazing how we change people's lives without surgery.
Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 904-274-5522. That's 904-274-5522. 904-274-5522.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to website CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
When you step into a courtroom, you're stepping into a fight. Someone wins, someone loses. I'm attorney Brett Hastings, and at Hastings Injury Law, we've got the experience you want in your corner if you or a loved one suffer a personal injury or a wrongful death. We're here to fight for you. So if you get hit, hit back with Hastings Injury Law, offices Jacksonville. Find us on the web at 904hitback.com or call our 24-hour helpline, 904-HITBACK.
Hey, Hicken here for my friends at Shark Coatings. Gosh, I love my new garage. It's not new anymore either, by the way, but it looks new. I've had it for a couple years now, but I'm telling you what, there's nothing better that you can do to your outside of your house than get your garage coated by Shark Coatings. Go to sharkfloorcoatings.com, all right? Trust me on this. Sign up, get that free estimate. This is a gift to yourself, man, for all your hard work and grind. They'll come over, measure it up, give you a price. Then you say, let's do it. Pick your pattern. The Hickens went with Pebble Beach. And then they'll get it done in one day, man. And it also forces you to clean out your garage, which is a positive. You get a 15-year warranty. It's better than the epoxy. And they get it done in one day. SharkFloorCoatings.com. You'll thank me later. SharkFloorCoatings.com.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide cleans better than the leading competitive free detergent, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
'Tis the season for holiday cheer. At last, the Chick-fil-A Peppermint Chip Milkshake is here. Truly a signal of the season, the Peppermint Chip Milkshake is returned to spread happiness and minty cheer for all to enjoy. Made with crunchy bits of peppermint bark, hand-spun ice cream, and topped with whipped cream, the Peppermint Chip Milkshake is only available at Chick-fil-A. Enjoy one while you're shopping or caroling, and don't forget you can order ahead through the Chick-fil-A app for the tastiest, mintiest milkshake of the holiday. And remember, it's only here for a limited time.
Dr. Kevin Murphy, spotlighting the Southeast Orthopedic Specialist Scholar Athlete of the Week.
Isabella Lachinova, senior swimmer, soccer, volleyball, and softball player at Terry Parker High. Isabella is a member of the English and National Honor Societies.
When you are Pet Paradise, when you are the innovator, not the imitator, when you are setting the industry standard, there's always something to be looking out for. Let me give you some of those here in this month of December. One, holiday reservations. If you're traveling for the holidays, take care of your pets. They are going to love staying at Pet Paradise. In fact, they may not want to go home with you, but that'll be temporary. Wacky Wednesdays are extended for another week. So next Wednesday, the 13th, your dog can enjoy all the fun of day camp for just $25 on Wednesdays at Pet Paradise. And stay active and watching for that. They'll run that off over the course of the year. Meanwhile, this is underway. Home for the holidays. Pet Paradise is partnering with Florida Urgent Rescue to find loving homes for local pups in need. Check out the available dogs by visiting Pet Paradise's website, Facebook, or Instagram pages. 4 lovable dogs looking for a forever home. Each pup is also participating in Pet Paradise's 21-day dog training program. So there you go. Pet Paradise, petparadise.com.
This is Dr. Steve Crenshaw, Assistant Team Physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jaguars brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
I'm Sam Nelson. When asked, Jag head coach Doug Peterson doesn't think the players are tuning out the coaches.
I don't feel like they're tuning out at all. As coaches, we got to keep continuing to coach them up and put our players in positions to be successful on game day.
Jags announced on Tuesday that they have signed Matt Barkley off the New York Giant practice squad. Barkley would likely serve as a backup behind C.J. Beathard. JTA Game Day Express is back. Save gas and avoid parking hassles as the Jaguars take on the Panthers this Sunday. Let them do the driving with 5 locations and passes starting at $10 on the MyJTA app. To learn more, visit jtafla.com. That's your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguar update. I'm Sam Nelson on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Do you know who Jeff Schultz is?
Jeff Schultz is is he not a writer for the AJC?
Well, he's at The Athletic now.
Okay, used to be Atlanta Journal-Constitution.
Anyway,
he covered Georgia Bulldogs and the Braves.
Yeah, he's retiring. So 42 years in the biz. So congrats to him. But yeah, I think he's a fairly.
It's the old day of newspapers. It was fun back in the day before the internet. You had to get up. You had to go down to your local newsstand and find out what was happening in all 4 corners. USA Today, probably the biggest loser of the internet age. Right? I mean, local newspapers have died. And with all due respect to all my friends at TU, that's on them. They allowed that to happen. They butchered the model moving forward. They were behind the times. They could have survived, and they didn't because they were managed poorly. Not the reporters and, the ones that we're friendly with, but management, newspaper management is just they way, misread where that industry was going. USA Today, though, it lost to the internet. Because USA Today would give you just that little snippet, right? Just enough, like the People magazine and newspapers, and it would give you just enough. But now with the internet, who needs a paper, man? I mean, I'm with you. You don't need a newspaper. They're irrelevant. I still got that newsprint on my hands every morning. I'm the idiot still gets the TU, bro.
Yeah,
shout out.
It really, I mean, in all due respect, man, I mean, again, this isn't like a personal insult, but I'm stupid for doing it because they literally, this is how bad the TU has gotten. And so if any of our friends on the sports side are listening, if they could just pass along these regards, I got no issue with the sports guys. They're doing the same bang-up job they've always done. They're off covering local. They're covering the Jags. It's not their fault that their paper puts their timely, quote-unquote, information in 2 days late. But it's an embarrassment what the TU is. The TU brings you in news that's like 48 hours old. And like the Metro section, they don't even bother to clean it up. Like they'll run the Metro section on what's happening like down in Jupiter or Fort Pierce. Mm-hmm. Like because they'll like just mess it like their Metro or their, and it's just become just terrible, and it's more expensive than ever. You think cable's a bad deal, so that's the thing with the TU. The thing that bothers me about the TU is that it's not news. They would be better off delivering an afternoon paper, like factor everything from last night, print them this morning, and bring them to me at 5:00 at night. Then, but getting a paper in the morning at 4 a.m. and the most recent news is from like 36 hours ago, it's just completely unacceptable. It's not a new, and they charge you more than ever, so it's a mess. Your boy Burning Brian is online.
Oh,
Burning
gosh.
Brian.
We haven't heard from him in a
Yeah.
while. He may be lighting a fire.
Yeah. I need to ask him a question. Brian, was that you that texted me about for the game? Or no?
It was. Yep.
Okay. I don't have your number. I didn't know who it was, so I didn't answer. Like, I used to have your
figured
number.
you didn't have my new number.
That's what it is. All right. I need to change that out. All right.
Yeah, I had a couple of
I figured.
I had a couple extra sweet passes, but
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, I
so.
figured I would have, but I didn't know the number, and I didn't want to play Russian roulette with whoever it might be.
Sweet passes? Oh, yeah, go ahead and get my number down, Burning Brian.
Anywho.
Yeah, I should have got his number. I know he'd respond, but
Yeah.
but the problem though with that is there's no sweet stinky in the Terra Suite. So
Hey, chill.
But it's all the alcohol and all the alcohol or whatever you like to drink, you can consume pretty much. So it's a. But you guys were talking earlier the draft. Who was it that we drafted back in 2017 when we needed a quarterback?
We took
Who did
Taven
we
Bryan.
draft before Lamar Jackson went?
Yeah, we took Taven Bryan, the unicorn.
Taven Bryan. Oh man, the Jaguars are jaguaring again. It's just.
I know.
It's a brutal time to be a fan again. I mean, it's like everything was right there for us, and now we're just we're going right down the thing. But you got. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say you just got to keep a positive attitude. I mean, for where we've been over all the years, I mean, we're still in a pretty good position. But you can just see the writing on the wall as far as we aren't going to do much in the playoffs. And you guys already talked about it earlier. Clowney was in the building, and he didn't get signed. It's like
Calais Campbell was in the building. I mean, I don't know what we're doing. I hope that Shad understands, after all these years, the inner workings of a football team and the dangers in riding certain positions too long. He has failed to understand that in the past. He failed with Marrone and Caldwell. He failed. He kept those dudes around a year and a half longer than he should have. We need a hit, man, and Balky's a striker-outer, dude. He swings and misses. That's just – I'm sorry. It's just how it is. Brian, appreciate it. We're up against it.
Thank you, Brian.
Right, Hick? I mean, your GM is there to build a better team. I mean, why is it like we can kill the Braves or Mets GM, and that's fine, no problem? Is it because we're sitting here in town that there's some reticence to call it what it is?
Who's reticent?
I hear you.
I haven't seen anybody reticent about it.
Fair enough.
So it is what it is. I mean, again, and I just think that when the autopsy is delivered, I go back to, last year and walking off the field in Kansas City. And, again, players should think that way, but management should never think we got this. And I feel like they thought we got this, and they made a huge mistake in retrospect, and now they need to fix it. But I don't know that they won't be able to fix it until the end. But with that said, Doug Peterson, you've won a Super Bowl. You've got a coaching staff. Figure out a way to beat that team Sunday and get us to the last game where we have a chance and win this dadgum division so we can go back-to-back in the AFC South where, to me, it matters. And I don't care. I'll worry about the playoffs when we get into the tournament. Right now, I want to get a win on Sunday.
Just to
and see where we
some success.
See
going
where
into
we
next
stand.
year.
It would be disastrous to lose these next two. Disastrous.
Agreed. And look,
you must understand that. And I don't care how beat up you are. You've got to, as an organization, you've got to dig deep. You got to put in the extra hours, the extra work, the extra rehab, whatever it takes. And exactly.
904.
Duval this sucker up, man. But you guys got to listen. You cannot. This is. I mean, there's so much
I think
at
it has
stake here.
It has ramifications beyond this year, and here's what I mean. What two NFL teams gave us the biggest collapse last year? Two.
The Titans.
The Titans in the regular season and the Chargers in their playoff game.
Yeah, and they have not recovered.
To your point, which team has bounced back from that?
Neither.
This has lingering ramifications that could go beyond this year. And by the way, as the residents
and as an 8-7 football team at home, you beat a 2-13 football team.
Of course.
So take a step back and don't look at 4 straight losses. Don't look at doom and gloom. Somebody step up and make a freaking play.
Well, and I'll say this too, as the resident Trevor Lawrence apologist / believer. I will say this. If you got a special guy, you don't lose these 4 games.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what you call a guy being special, getting you that one that you're not supposed to get. And I do find myself as the apologist finding all these exterior reasons why Trevor isn't successful. Well, there's a lot, hadn't been all, roses and rainbows for Josh Allen in Buffalo. Joe Burrow has gotten sacked 1 million times. Patrick Mahomes has had, they went to the Super Bowl that one year with the worst offensive line. So the reason that you have a guy that you believe in so much is that he can get you one of these. Great teams don't lose 4 in a row when you got a Peyton Manning or a John Elway or another. So to that end, even Trevor, and especially Trevor, has failed them to a degree this year as well. All right, let's step aside for a timeout here on Betros.
I need a TO.
Plumbing Wednesday.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. It's fun to play. Yes. It's even more fun to win. Yes. It's 1010XL's weekly Pick'em contest, brought to you by MyBookie. You could win a barbecue feast from ABBQ. You pick 'em at 1010XL.com.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
Get ready for a musical feast at Players Grill Mandarin. Experience Mandala. From Latin beats to top 40 hits, they'll have you dancing all night long. Catch Mandala live at Players Grill Mandarin Friday, December 29th at 8 p.m. Players Grill, where the neighborhood meets.
Dave Benyon here with Zero Res. Did you know that Zero Res does an excellent job of cleaning commercial carpet? We clean hundreds of businesses and churches all over town. If your carpet is due for a good cleaning, give Zero Res a call. For 1 week only, December 26th through the 31st, we are offering 20% off on all commercial carpet cleaning. We will be glad to come do a free estimate. Give us a call and take advantage of this great deal during the Christmas break. That's 20% off on all commercial carpet cleaning. Zero Res spelled forward or backwards, it's the right way to clean.
So I'm here with Danny Van Sickle, Director of the Electrical Training Alliance. Danny, tell me about your program.
Hey, Rick, we're a 5-year electrical apprenticeship. Our students start out making over $30,000 a year and right now graduate making over $80,000 a year, including benefits. There is no tuition and no student debt. You just have to apply and get accepted.
Did you say no tuition and no student debt?
You heard that right, Rick. Once you're accepted into the program, your only costs are the books and the course fees, around $700 a year.
Wow, that sounds like an amazing opportunity. How can I learn more?
Just go to etajax.org and you can apply there.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
What's in a name? Sometimes everything. Hey, Hicken here. If you've been around Jacksonville long at all, you know the name Betros, right? Synonymous with the First Coast. Betros Plumbing knows home is where the heart is, and sometimes problems they fix fast and affordably. What's in a name with Betros? It's quality, it's accountability. That's why we trust Betros Plumbing for 2 generations now. Call Betros Plumbing at 683-1968. That's 683-1968. Or find out more online at Betros Plumbing. Betros, a name you can trust.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwood Jewelers. Clayton, why is it that when you look at how long a store has been in business, that it always seems to be the stores like Underwood's that sell fine quality that have been around the longest?
Frank, that's a question that really doesn't get asked a lot, but it should be. There are a number of reasons, but probably the biggest is because of the endorsements our longtime customers and their pieces of jewelry have given us through the years. You see, when you sell really fine quality jewelry, that piece will last longer and always stay beautiful. It might stay in the same family for generations, and through those years of wear, a lot of compliments will be made and a lot of people will be told where the piece of jewelry came from. You see, at a store like Underwood's, it's our stated goal to be the best jeweler in the South, not the biggest. So everything we do and carry has to help move us toward that goal. And ultimately, it's the satisfied customers wearing fine quality jewelry that have kept Underwood's in Jacksonville since 1928.
Underwood's in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Hi, everybody. Mike Dempsey here. Forget New Year's resolutions. Make this year a revolution by discovering what it feels like to succeed at losing weight with Awaken 180. Not another failed New Year's attempt. Succeed with the solution for weight loss at awaken180weightloss.com.
PRP treatment is kind of the thing these days, and in many cases, it eliminates the need for surgery. This is Sheridan Tootin, and my experience with PRP from Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has been nothing short of great. I'm really feeling much better now. Ask your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist doctor about PRP treatment.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, where athletes are treated like pros.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. Florida State has lost a major number of starters on both sides of the ball leading up to the Orange Bowl against Georgia. Two more Florida State defensive backs, Ronaldo Green and cornerback Jerrion Jones, have decided to opt out and focus on preparing for their transition to the professional level. Kentucky held its first TaxSlayer Gator Bowl practice of the week at UNF's Hodges Stadium. The Kentucky Wildcats arrived in Jacksonville Christmas night and began preparing for the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl game against Clemson on Friday. Florida Gators men's basketball will have to wait until SEC play to crack the USA Today Sports' coaches poll. In the post-Christmas update, Florida once again failed to pick up a point, meaning no voters think the Gators are a top 25 program. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 9:11 and it's 59 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Gookin Nation. It's another hour with Duval's Big Dogs of Sports Media. Dan Hicken.
Yes.
Jeff Prosser.
Blah, blah, freaking blah.
And E to the T.
E.T. is the GOAT producer.
All right, I brought in Yoda because he's all-knowing and wise for a 19-year-old. I wanted to ask him, so Yoda, you messed up. You didn't get my class.
I did not get your class.
I'm set to start teaching again. The adjunct professor is back in January.
Certified.
Certified, thank you, friend. ESQ. Still no honorary doctorate, though, and not yet been asked to...
Soon come.
Yes. Speak at a graduation or something like that is what I anticipate from Swoop Nation. But Yoda is on the waiting list of my class. He can't get in. Is that correct, Yoda?
That is correct.
Tell her, is that because of the popularity of the class? Is that the buzz on campus?
I thought I joined in advance, and then I got to know I was on the waiting list. And then sometime last week, I was told that I did not get the class.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't pull any strings either, right?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to talk to an advisor once, probably sometime next week after the new year.
Now, Yoda, are you like a senior already or something? How old?
I am not. I am a sophomore.
You're a sophomore?
I'm a sophomore.
And you graduated high school when?
2022.
Did you come with credits and stuff, or did you? No.
No.
So what did you do at the South Campus? JUCO.
Crammed
when
it.
you were a JUCO bandit.
Crammed it.
So you got a lot of credits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're in good stead and moving along nicely.
Yeah.
All right. And
maybe a little too much, but
yeah.
I got it done.
Let me tell you something. This is the mistake kids make. I've told this many times. The kids, and this is fault of you high school teachers out there and educators. Stop pushing these kids to get all these credits, man. I mean, college is the greatest time of your life, bro. Enjoy the college run. You want that. I mean, listen, Yoda, you're all knowing and wise, and you're a smart young man, but there's a few hours a day where your lazy A is sitting around playing video games, isn't there?
Yes, especially at nighttime. Yes, and Chat GPT. For Jeff.
Chat GPT.
Yes.
For Jeff.
He does a Chat GPT too.
But I had to get out of the South Campus, man. I had to get out.
Well, listen, there's nothing wrong with JUCO bandits. I love the JUCO bandits.
There's only one letter between chat and cheat. So you know, throw an E in there. And
I feel like if you had it though, like back then, you would have used it.
Talking
you would have used it.
Talking to a valedictorian. So
Hey,
I don't
I'm
need
sorry.
your-
I'm just saying.
I don't need
You
your
would have
cheap
used it.
GPT.
You would have used it.
Let them know, Jeff.
Yoda, when you were walking the halls over there at
What are you
Atlantic Coast
talking
High
about
School,
here?
as
We
part
actually read back in my day.
as part of Stingray Nation.
Yes.
And you finished up class of what?
22.
2022. When you walked the graduation, what number graduate were you? Do you know? No
Ask
idea?
Chat GPT. See if he'll give you an answer.
I did
Props
not.
just said he was number one.
Yeah, I was
With
not
a
number
bullet,
one. I
baby.
wasn't even 1 through 100.
You're kind of a dumb
not.
kid.
I mean,
How can you be that smart?
I won't
and not-
lie. I
Yeah.
didn't use ChatGPT in high school. I didn't
Yeah,
find
but
out
Yoda,
about it until college.
been
I didn't find
better.
it about it until
So
college.
just think if something else was doing your thinking
But I
for
only
you, how
took
smart
I only
you could
took
be.
I only took standard classes in high school. Though.
Well, Yoda, how
I didn't
can you
take
be
the
so
APs.
all-knowing and smart
It's
and
trivial.
not
Don't
dominate
you see?
at Atlantic
He's like
Coast?
George Costanza. His brain's filled up with
I don't
nuance
know.
and nothingness. Silly things like Star Wars characters. And
Is that what he
I
does?
grew up
Yeah.
I grew up in an old school family. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't listen to like
Vinyl.
I don't listen to like the new music now.
That's fine.
Old school, old school, old school.
We love old school.
I grew up with my grandparents, so probably that has to do with
Okay.
like the old questions that I answered.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah. I mean, I like it more.
Well-
I like the old vibes more than the new vibes.
We're proud of you. Keep grinding.
I appreciate it.
And keep
Thank you.
going. And I'm sad that you're
We
not going
want
to be
you
in
to
my class.
Reclassify for
Hey.
2025. Maybe he'll get it.
Next year. And
Next year.
maybe an advisor might
Do you
pull
think
strings.
UNF is making him a
Can't
financial?
do you have no? I mean,
What?
I promise you, the dudes with tenure, if they see Jolly student and they want him in their class, they get him. I'm just
That's
saying.
what I'm wondering.
For sure.
I mean,
I'm wondering that if
I
this
I
guy
might
can't
pull
pull
a
the
string. I
string.
mean, I can't. Say,
I may have to pull
Yeah,
a string.
him, not
that-
you.
yeah,
You got
me.
that
no
is
power.
possible. That is possible.
Listen, cheat GPT can't get you the classes you want either.
GPT. I mean,
Chat GPT.
I mean, I'll ask first and then see
Yeah.
what we can do from there.
Well-
But, I mean, I could just.
Did you not try and get in the class? Is
I
that
did.
what we're now learning?
I
He's
mean,
on the
yeah, I
waiting
did,
list.
but I mean, like, I did the normal thing that everybody else
Oh,
did. But
yeah.
so many people joined this class so fast.
They're
that
smart.
Then I got on the waiting list.
They
But
jumped
I
the
thought I
gun.
was,
Easy A trial news.
but I
travels
thought I was
fast.
quick. I mean,
Yeah.
it was like the second, third day.
He wasn't nifty with
I
the
thought I was
50.
quick.
I was doing some pre-planning recently, and I've got a couple new wrinkles to throw at the kids this semester.
Some
coming up.
wrinkles,
Yes.
do you? Oh.
A couple different assignments.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm excited about
Dang, I'm
that.
kind of jealous.
Yeah, but we'll miss you. You might just want to come in and sit in one day.
Maybe
I
not.
mean,
if you're cruising the campus.
why not? I
Yeah.
mean, I just want to
He
see what
would
the
come-
vibe's like.
He would come see the vibe.
I want to see what the vibe's like.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I wonder how different it is from him here.
I love when my past students
then-
come and visit.
Well, I'm not a past student yet.
No, but you're a future student.
past
Even
Future
better.
student. But I wonder how different it is with you here compared
Not
to
a bit.
Same
Really?
old Dan.
You're the
What you
same
get-
guy?
He's
So-
been to
hey.
the class.
Same OG.
You're
Yeah.
the same guy?
Yeah,
No,
same
yeah.
exact
OG.
guy.
No,
Same
yeah.
exact
Believable.
guy.
Yeah.
I was telling my dad about
He has
it.
no
He was
filter.
pretty upset that I didn't get it in.
All right, shout out to Pops.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
The all-knowing Yoda dad.
No, yeah.
All right.
Imagine how smart Yoda dad must be, and he doesn't use Cheat GPT.
No,
he does it all
he
natural,
grinded.
baby.
Yeah, he grinded. All right,
Says
you're
graduate.
dismissed.
Thank you. Thank
Shout
you.
out, Yoda.
See y'all later.
All right, there he goes. The all-knowing one. He's 19 and he
couldn't get in your class though.
What was the one you got today on the trivia?
No, I had that
It was
one.
a TV show.
You didn't
Well-
count that one.
Yeah, but he still got it.
Yeah.
What
was it?
Queen's
Queen's Gambit.
Gambit. Yeah.
Queen's Gambit.
That was a good one. That was a good pull.
Because your boy wasn't going to get that.
No,
Yeah.
me either.
I saw that one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
But that's it's not a movie. That's a show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, we're
Just
back
so you
on the
know.
program.
Have you watched or seen anything good?
Huh?
Lately?
No, I'm still riding hot. E, you weren't here yesterday.
Uh-huh.
You know, remember when we talked about Suits?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. 10 questions. Yeah. Although I'm not here, I listen.
Yeah, did you see what I got for? But I got to show you what I got for Christmas.
The Cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to get on Cameo, man. I don't know how much we'll make.
He
on
said,
that.
he said, you got lit up. He said, Dan, you got lit up.
I want to see it though.
I'm gonna show it to you. He put the little camera. Dan, you just got lit up.
You felt like he was talking to you for real.
It was good. It was fun.
Louis Lit.
Louis Lit. It's my hero. you
Shout
know.
out to the kids for getting you that. Man. That's
That was
pretty creative.
good. That was very good, man. I was I like that. So.
All right, it's time to get hectic.
Oh, let's do it.
Dan will be our tour guide as
day late. They came out with it.
Yeah, and hopefully, unlike the Jags, they won't be $1 short.
Well, we
So,
should be.
I really, honestly, we have got for all the years that we complain
So
about
sad.
not getting our proper due. We've been way overvalued now for the last 3 or 4 weeks. They've
So
not
sad.
been dumb, and so today, and what did we still landed at 10, didn't we?
We were 11 a week ago.
11, man,
Yeah.
and with all those losses, we were still 11.
E, do you have it?
Power rankings. He knows.
Today's Power Poll is brought to you by Royal Pest Services Jacksonville.
All right, from 11 to where, boys? E, where we at?
We only dropped one last week.
Yeah.
We got our face kicked in. We got to drop at least 2. We're at 11.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 13.
All right. How many playoff teams are there? 14? They may put us 14. We really belong in the 20s. We're playing behind football, man. I mean, smelly BO football. We're just getting trounced by everyone we play. So we're really in the 20s, honestly.
Okay.
And I can't put us there. With any modicum of reality, we're 17.
Okay.
17th because we're below average. And if there's 32 teams, I can't put us 16. We're a below average football team.
You guys want me to start from the bottom up or the top? We don't deserve to be in the top.
Start at 10. I don't even care who's won. Baltimore's 1. The rest are the same. Let's start at 10.
Baltimore, San Fran, and Miami. Detroit up to 4.
Yeah.
So it can come and go fast. Miami, I don't trust because they only win at home.
Buffalo
Dallas,
up to 7.
I don't trust. Buffalo, yeah, impressive. Listen, if we somehow luck out and win the division, Buffalo is going to beat our A, buddy. They're going to beat us.
Might be
bad.
Cleveland. Let's hope for Cleveland.
They'll beat us too.
Yeah, it's our best shot. All right, here we go. Where'd you want me to start at 10? Number 10. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Makes sense. Should be way ahead of us.
Up 5 spots. Best rookie? Yeah. Ding dong.
They should be 18 spots ahead of us for the 18 points they blistered us by.
And we were lucky. It should have been 24.
We're lucky to, yeah.
Number 11, your favorite team, the LA Rams. Up 3 spots.
Surgeon.
Best rookie, Puka Nacua.
Pretty good.
Puka.
Number 12, Seattle Seahawks. Up 4 spots. Best rookie, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
They won a couple in a row. Beat Philly 2 weeks ago.
Spoon. They also got Devin Witherspoon, who was a great player, but he's missed some games with a hip point. Spoonie's been out. Number 13.
That's me.
With an 8-7 record from the AFC South.
Should be ahead of us.
The Houston Texans.
Yeah, should be ahead of us. It should be. I don't care if we beat them.
Best rookie, C.J. Stroud.
Now, Indy will be harder sell to put over us because we did beat them twice. Like Houston at least split. Listen, there's this reality, too, that I think these things need to be balanced, Dick, when you're thinking about your program moving forward. There can be what you are, what you really are, and what the Jags really are right now. The Houston Texans, if C.J. Stroud doesn't get hurt, would be leading the division. We will be out of the playoffs if he doesn't get hurt.
Numbers 14, 15, 16, and 17 all have 8-7 records.
We should be I don't know who's 8-7. We're the worst of the 8-7s. That's what I will say.
What, you had 17, right?
Yeah.
You're in the hunt.
So we should be, because I don't care, without telling me the 8-7s, we are the worst 8-7 team in football.
Number 15, I'll tell you, with an 8-7 record, the Cincinnati Bengals.
They're better than us, as predicted.
Number 16, with an 8-7 record.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
They're not better than us. That's wrong. We should be ahead of them. So we're 17. I nailed it.
Number 14 with an 8-7 record.
Never mind.
The Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, how can we be ahead of the Bengals? Like, if you're a Bengals fan, if this were the college football playoff
we're ahead
committee,
of the Bengals and the Steelers.
Yeah. Well,
17 is the Colts, by the way.
Yeah, they can't put us behind them. We beat them twice. But we're not the same team that beat the Colts twice or beat the Steelers. If we played the Colts
Here's an 8-7 team that is 23rd. This is more what you wanted. The Saints, they got them 23rd. Yeah. They're behind a bunch of 7 and 8 teams. So that is your power poll. Not that it matters, but we have plummeted from at one time. We were as high as what this year? 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there.
It was up there.
Yeah, it was happy times. We're almost back to in the hunt.
Oh, man. They're going to squeeze us out that little – we're on the far left right now.
Yeah, far left, E.
We're on the far left right now.
4 games in a row we've lost. We're on the far left still, man. You owe it to us, Jaguars, just to give us some joy, some happiness.
Yeah, I know the boys are saying ever since you said we ain't going to lose another game.
That's fair.
We kept losing.
I know.
That's what the boys
No, I
saying,
said we lose one more, but you're right. I did say that. I did. I got to wear it. I don't know how. I don't know. I got overexcited. We're playing the worst team in the league this week, the Carolina Panthers, at number 32. Number 32, the Carolina Panthers, the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah.
Well, that's who they have ranked.
Vegas at 9.5, by the way, to start. We all thought 9.5 was easy.
Oh, yeah.
I thought, and again, that's a kiss of death for us. We always miss that. Whenever it looks low, back in the day, we used to be 3.5. We're going to get more than that.
And we went
9.5. I mean, we would still be. Imagine if you played 9.5, and I'm sure there are some out there that did.
I think I had us 10-7. You had us 12-5.
Yeah.
E had us in the Super Bowl. We looked that up yesterday.
Yeah, I heard, man.
Yeah.
San Fran and the Jazz.
Yeah, you took a beating on that one.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to the Super Bowl. They still are in the hunt.
We still got a chance,
We
though.
do. The Jags in the Super Bowl.
What?
I mean, I really actually let myself dream that at one point this year.
Me too.
I kind of thought about going to Vegas.
Yeah.
That's
fair.
Now I'm going to go to Vegas to go see Adele.
The Sphere.
I gotta go. I can't go see my Jags in the Super Bowl. And by the way, again, I don't know if you know this, people, but Danny's not a spring chicken. And so I want to make the Super Bowl while I'm still doing television here in Jacksonville. TV time is dwindling. There's not many more. There's a lot less Sundays ahead than behind. Let's put it that way. There's no more sports finals or Action Sports Jacks prime times, Jeffrey. We got to get to a bowl in year like 30 or 31, maybe 32.
Technically, the Jags can clinch the division this weekend. They would have to win, and the other two would both have to lose.
That would be nice. We need that.
Yeah.
They tried to do that for us. Santa did that for us.
No, the only way we
Christmas
can
Eve.
win, we're not winning anything. It's going to have to take the other guys losing. I mean, we may win the game this week, but then we'll turn around and lose the last one. So we're
think 1-1 at best?
I think we are a choking bunch of soft dogs, Dan. I do. I've had it. I've been nice about it and tried to factor in the injuries. So what injuries?
Yeah.
Get better on the two deep then.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of soft-shelled little excuse makers. And I'm a big Doug P guy. I'm getting really tired of hearing the same nonsense week after week after week. And I get it as coaches. You can only say so much.
I'm told the Saints are 7-8. They got that wrong then on the thing.
Okay. Yeah, they are 7-8, actually.
Okay. Thank you, Guggen.
From the text line, Design My Lifetime Enclosures. Hey, Jeff, did you cheat in math by using a calculator rather than a slide rule? That's not near the same. Cheat GPT and a calculator are completely different. And by the way, imagine this, too. Hick, when we were kids, what would happen if you got caught with a calculator in math class?
Oh, yeah.
That's cheating. Yeah, back in the day, this is crazy, E.
Right.
Back in the day, they wanted us to actually learn how to do the math. Not just plug it into a calculator.
Right.
So, yeah, we weren't allowed to use calculators.
As I was coming up, they gave us calculators. They gave us calculators to use. But you had to know what you was plugging in, them TI-83s. Now, you need to know what you
problem
plugging
with
in.
Cheat GPT is it thinks for you. It's not math. It's different.
It is.
There was nothing back in the day that you put it in and it wrote your stuff for you.
There's all type of programs
So
now.
a calculator is an assistant. A cheat GPT is the mechanism. So again, if you don't know what that is, you don't understand the difference, stop sending me texts.
Hey, Dan, do you use turnitin.com?
Do I?
Yeah, I'm sure you don't as a professor.
No,
so
I don't know.
It's basically an application that teachers use for whenever students write a paper.
Oh.
They'll submit it through that to see if it's been plagiarized or not. Just found out about this last night through my nephew. Turnitin.com. Because of ChatGPT. GPT changed the game.
Changed the game,
Changed the game, man.
You definitely don't know if you're getting. I mean, God forbid any little teenage lovebirds that get their first love letter from their guy or their girl. It ain't coming from them. It's coming from Cheat GPT. We're just going to be a society of just like mindless robots, aren't we? That's where they're headed. These dudes are going to fire up their Cheat GPT. They're going to get their virtual reality, have sex with whoever they want, and then nap.
Oh, dear.
Do a virtual job, take their tokens and buy some popcorn. I don't even know, bro. Live, gang. Get out there and live.
This is the drill.
Beatrice Plumbing Wednesday.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. It's the moment when they were rolling.
Let's keep it rolling.
Tire Outlet brings you the drive of the game.
And this place is rocking right now.
Tire Outlet. Wholesale prices, premium service. On 1010XL.
Attention men and women. If you'd like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Mike from Bay Meadows.
I finally found the most experienced company who could restore my hair. Now I have hair where I had none before.
Results guaranteed. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Find out why you're losing your hair and how to grow your hair back. Call 904-777-IHRS for a limited time free hair and scalp examination.
Now my hair will grow for the rest of my life. Thanks, IHRS.
Thank you, IHRS.
Thanks, IHRS, for giving me my hair back.
Hurry, this free examination, normally $199, is yours for free and good only through Sunday. For your free examination, call IHRS at 904-777-IHRS. That's 904-777-4477. Call now.
New Year's Eve sale prices are happening now at Superior Fireworks in Orange Park. Locally owned superstore with something for everyone at any budget. Stop in today for early savings or online at superiorfireworks.com.
Here's Linda Beaver.
Have you heard? Beaver Toyota and Beaver Chevrolet are attempting to sell 2,000 vehicles this December. How? I've instructed my team to take all reasonable offers. We won't lose your business over price. We have thousands of cars, trucks, and SUVs on the ground and priced to sell. We guarantee the most money for your trade and the easiest car buying experience ever. I promise we ain't leaving nothing on the table. And you only have 1 week left at Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine or Beaver Chevrolet in Jacksonville. We're here to wow you.
You don't have to be a football star to get a signing bonus. The team at Republic Services needs your skills, and they're paying up to $5,000 for you to join the roster. You'll be joining a winner. As an essential business, the Republic Services trucks have not stopped rolling with hourly and weekly pay and better benefits and vacation packages than the rest of the league. Driver trainees, $1,000 sign-on bonus. CDL drivers, $3,000. Diesel mechanics, $5,000 bonus. Join the winning team at Republic Services today. Visit republicservices.com.
Equal opportunity employer.
When you hear a great call on 1010XL, telephone communicate. It's covered by the All Pro Roofing phone line.
If you'd like any further information, just call me.
Listen for great phone interviews all day on the All Pro Roofing phone line on 1010XL.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hicken here. Business owners, did you know Zero Res cleans hundreds of businesses and churches in town? Call now for a free estimate. December 26th through the 31st. You'll get 20% off commercial carpet cleaning at Zero Res.
Zero Res.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the Botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said, "Gone boating." But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations, Julington Creek, Jacks Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine, and over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing, or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water, so Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the Botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville.
Playing for the number 1 seed in the AFC. Now they're 8-7 with absolutely no answers. And it stinks from the top all the way to the bottom.
This is going to chafe my behind. I won't be here tomorrow to rant on it. So let me pre-rant. Yeah, I am not in the mood for any potential excuses and built-up defense mechanisms that Team Tank may have downtown today. How about we get out on the football field and we bust somebody in the mouth one time?
It stinks from the owner, the general manager, the head coach.
So confidence, message, narrative, put it all in a paper sack and throw it in the garbage and go hit someone in the mouth, man. Team soft, bro.
The offense coordinator, the defense coordinator, the quarterback.
Team soft. Charmin. That should be our logo when they go advertising on the jersey. Put that toilet paper label on them.
The entire offense, the entire defense, the special teams, and anybody who is associated.
It's sickening watching these dudes week after week get pushed around. You're playing football, boys. Not sure if you think you're downtown at an insurance agency, but that guy's trying to beat your ass.
This is an absolute free fall by this football team, and it shouldn't be that way. Hi, everybody. Dan Hicken here. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, that sums it up. I don't know, Dan. I just got all passive-aggressive in the 6 o'clock hour. Thanks for being here. I like it. It did, didn't it? I wasn't even planning it.
It came out of nowhere.
But I just started talking, and I'm reading these same descriptors about what Doug Peterson's saying in this team, and it's just stop it already.
My dog started sweating.
It's pretty. I did, man. I literally worked myself into a lather. And again, at the end of the day, it is what it is. If you don't like it, do something about it. Our offensive line is soft, man. They get beat up week after week after week. Oof. Pitiful. Their guy on the other side takes their lunch money, beats him up like a little sissy boy.
E, do you know what Yoko Swift means when they say that?
I don't.
I do. Yeah, it's because
I know
Yoko.
You do, but he's younger. So somebody on the text line asked, as a youngster,
I've never heard that phrase before. I just put it together.
I mean, yeah, it's easy. Yeah. I mean, Yoko. That's what you do for Yoko Bunchin.
Right.
I mean, I just did it years ago. Do you know who Yoko Ono is? Does that name ring a bell?
It sounds like a sumo wrestler.
It's John Lennon's bride. John Lennon of the Beatles.
You know the Beatles.
Yeah.
The greatest, more hits than, I guess, any music band ever.
Yeah,
probably.
greatest.
More hits than Tony Gwynn.
Yes. So John Lennon married and brought into the band Yoko Ono, and the Beatles ended up breaking up. And so they always blamed Yoko Ono for it.
Oh.
And so oftentimes when somebody gets married,
is that why you call it Yoko Bunchin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, also.
Now, Yoko Bunchin was a terrible.
I was wrong.
He was terrible in that one. But we're all right here on. I don't know if Travis Kelce's.
We don't know that we're right yet.
Lackadaisicalness, or if he just doesn't care if he's out of shape. But Travis Kelce no longer is good at football.
Also on the text
now
line.
He's just a guy who runs around fine. I watch him because I desperately needed him to win my fantasy. Yeah, this is all fantasy bitterness, so I'll admit it.
Also on the text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures, if Dan Hicken is a college professor, I'm a brain surgeon, signed Jethro Bodine. And then somebody, I don't know who, responded, and I appreciate this. Maybe it's you, E. Maybe it's you, Jeff. But it says, Dan Hicken is the most successful person I know. What a gift to you.
I think that was you that said that, yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, yes, you do. You do it all the time.
Somebody must have responded.
Neither E nor
E, was
I
that
would
you?
say,
Thank you, friend. I know you wouldn't, but E probably would do that. So thank you, E. I appreciate that.
You want to see what's trending?
Yes, I do.
Do you have that, E? Or can we trend? Yeah. All right, trending is brought to you by Pet Paradise. Listen, gang, we're at that time of year where you may be traveling. You're going to get a spring break coming up. Always good to remember. Also have that Home for the Holidays promotion going on. But bottom line, I just want to keep reminding you what a difference maker Pet Paradise is. I mean, you love your pet, and you get that pet spa treatment. Ultra-modern facilities, locations all over town. I got more reasons than I can explain why you should be using Pet Paradise. Don't fall for the imitators. Go with the innovators. Pet Paradise and petparadise.com.
Number 5.
Oh, I know my dog Jeff played a huge role in what's 5 and trending.
Okay.
The WNBA ticket sales increased by 161% from last year.
There we go. Now up to 112 a game. Oh, congratulations. No, the WNBA does a terrific job of marketing, and here's what I mean. They turn off all the lights, and they only fill in the lower bowl, and they give you the implication, the impression that it's that it's a growing sport, and it's just not. Whatever. If you want, I don't care. I love sports. If you watch sports, I'm
Jeff
down.
loves sports.
Yeah, but I ain't watching WNBA, man. I'm watching sports.
Number 4.
I don't agree with a lot of the things that Antonio Brown has done in the past, but this one I gotta side with AB.
No way.
I gotta side with AB.
This is shocking.
Yeah, and Grady Felder's wrath. He learned about it. AB tells his kids the truth. about old Jolly St. Nick. And he says that.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's not go
I
there.
think that's a terrible thing.
Let me add an addendum to it and make this a sweet story.
Okay.
The little 3-year-old up in North Carolina. He was excited about Christmas.
Sure.
Couldn't wait. He literally couldn't wait. So at 3 a.m., he got up and he unwrapped every present under the tree.
Every single one of them.
The sad part is he has a 6-year-old
Oh, no. And
son,
they didn't know
a
who
brother
was
and a
who.
1-year-old daughter. So they had to go through
When you guys were kids, did Santa bring your gifts wrapped, or did he just bring them out?
In a Walmart bag?
Mine came out, they weren't wrapped. Santa brought them unwrapped, which I much prefer. They would be kind of set. And then I made sure Santa did the same thing for my kids. So it's like that's our family tradition is that the Santa presents came unwrapped.
Oh, okay. I see
and
what
then
you're saying.
the gifts that you exchange among family or that your parents give you were wrapped in under the tree.
All of mine came in a Walmart bag.
Yeah, Santa went to Walmart for you.
Wrinkled up.
Number 3.
We touched on this a little bit earlier. Ja Morant, he had another game winner.
Ja's player of the week. He's a heck of a player, but he's just you can't read the room for nothing.
Can't
man.
read the room. After it was a game-winning alley-oop, he looked towards the fans and gave him a little gun sign.
Little finger gun, little
chitty,
finger pop.
Yeah, a little chitty bang bang.
I mean, how stupid is this kid, dude? Right? I'm starting to think that this isn't about behavior. It's about like IQ. How can you be so? You can't be. Or does he do it on purpose? Is he just not connect the dots?
He didn't. Yeah, I don't think he connected the dots with that.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Too much.
Number 2.
We touched on this a little bit as well. Travis Kelce has appeared in more commercials than Jake from State Farm.
Well, that's the word going out is, hey, Chiefs, maybe stay off the TV commercials and out of the pop stars' lives for a couple months. See if we can play some football. Too many pop stars in TV commercials. Hey, if Kelsey's ahead of Mahomes and he's doing yeoman's work, because I see Patrick Mahomes, even Andy Reid on all the time too. Mahomes in my auto. I think that's good though for Kelsey.
Yeah.
Turn him into my auto. Mahomes in my auto.
Number 1.
Gentlemen, I'm curious about this. So
Yes, sir.
Apple, they recently released a list of the top downloaded apps. Y'all don't really give me the vibe that y'all download apps on y'all's phone.
I have apps.
Because
I
I got pages and pages.
I have apps, but I get the wife to load them.
I'll tell you how many apps I got. Mm-hmm. I mean pages and pages maybe.
I got pages of apps, man.
I got 3 full pages of apps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got this one. Here you go, E. Got those. Got that one. Got that one.
Okay, Jeffrey. I would not have guessed all of that.
There you go. Got
Well,
a bunch.
number 10 on the list, Gmail.
Okay.
Got that one.
Number 9, WhatsApp.
Got that one.
You got WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay. Deno.
No.
Number 8 is YouTube.
Yep.
7, Google.
Yep.
6.
I have Google.
6 is Instagram.
Nope.
5, TikTok.
Nope.
4, Threads.
Nope.
3, Cinemax.
Cinemax?
Like Max.
Oh, I have that one.
Nope.
Max is HBO Max.
Oh, HBO
Yeah.
Max. 2 is CapCut.
What is it?
CapCut.
No.
It's
What's
an
that?
editing app.
Okay. No, that's for all the people putting on social media.
Uh-huh,
that need that.
exactly.
Okay, cool.
And number 1,
Twitter, right? X?
No. Temu.
Temu?
Uh-huh.
What's that?
It's like a shopping app.
Oh, TIMU.
TEMU.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Temu,
All right.
Temu.
I don't know
That's
what
the number 1.
I don't know what half of these mean, but I'm going to read them real quick.
Yeah.
I have FaceTime, Apple Store, Camera, Navigation, App Store, iTunes Store, Productivity, Mail, Books, Home, Settings, Maps, Wallet, Freeform, Tips, Podcast, Folder, Contacts, Fitness, Watch, Folder, Life, Paramount, Xfinity Stream, X, Duo Mobile, Clock, Photos, Tile, Keynote, iMovie, Garage, Jaguars, Gators, Pages, Bible, NetX
cool.
Investor, Google Maps, Game Changer for baseball, a 1010XL, Fitbit, and Zoom. That's what I have.
That's all your apps?
That's it.
Yeah, I'm not going to
And
read
half of those come with the phone.
Yes.
4
Probably
times
more.
6, 24, 48, 70. I have 72, and I'd say half of them came with the phone. A lot of them are phone initiated, but I got a bunch outside of it. I got the SNL app. I got
40.
SunPass, Xfinity Stream, Guitar Tabs, TuneIn Radio, Tap TV, TBS, USGA Rulebook,
I like that.
WGT Golf, Zynga Poker, YouTube, Waze.
It's your most used app.
YouTube by a mile.
Mine by far, Google.
What's that one over there, Jeff? OnlyFans? Is that an app? You have that one?
Yeah, no, I don't have OnlyFans. I almost said a slur. I did. I mean, almost went 1978 and just called him like a word that starts with a letter that I'm not even going to say that. Because
wow.
Now if you say the letter, you're just as guilty, apparently, in today's
Can't say letters.
Charmin soft society.
You better not call him a letter.
You know, there was an old, this will be, they'll find this carved into a tree in the year 3000. And there was an all-time tested little words of wisdom, little saying that was so true back in the day and is no longer true, and it's sad. That saying, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can never hurt you. But don't tell society that now, these poor little sniveling, crying babies. The words send them into spirals that they never return from. Poor babies.
That's what's trending. We got to make the turn for home.
Yeah, brought to you by Pet Paradise. Find out more at petparadise.com.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
The road to the postseason leads back to the bank.
We know we have what it takes. Our goals are still in front of us. Everything's still right there. We got to take control of it and go play the way that I know we're capable of playing. It's the coaches, players, we're all in this together. We got 2 games left. We'll see what we earn from there.
Next up, the Carolina Panthers.
You want to see a win.
Sunday at 1 on 1010XL, home of the Jaguars.
Patriot Roofing Services, specializing in all types of commercial and residential roofing and repairs, gutters, sun tubes, skylights as well. 10-year workmanship warranty, financing available, military and senior citizen discounts, no subcontractors. Mention this ad at the time of the estimate and receive $500 off any new re-roof. Call Mark today, 982-4052, 982-4052, licensed and insured.
Hi, this is Dale Murray from South Georgia to Central Florida and coast to coast. The Murray Ford Superstores are still putting the customers first and cranking out the deals those big city dealers can't touch. It's no wonder everybody's driving to Murray Ford Superstore to purchase their new vehicle. It's simple. If Murray Ford Superstores doesn't have it, the manufacturer doesn't build it. Plus, you get a 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified new and pre-owned vehicle. Shazam! Holy Jesus Aruba Batman, how do we do it? There's no reason for your purchase to take all day, running around with those big city dealers and being flim-flammed with those big city prices. Nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. And we'll trade anything from aluminum cans to minivans. Be American, buy Murray Ford Superstore. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray, in Stark or Kingsland. I'll be waiting for you. And remember, at any Murray Superstore, it's all about you. Shazam!
This is Keith Catlin for Catlin Truck Accessories, and we are so blessed to be in business for over 100 years. Over 100 years of the best product and customer service means you can count on Catlin. From Roll-and Lock bed covers to Lear toppers to Cam Locker toolboxes, Catlin Truck Accessories has you covered when it comes to your truck or van. We do those too. Got a fleet of vehicles? We can outfit them all.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
One name, one location, 100 years. You can count on Catlin.
3D Digital has you covered for any of your business's digital marketing needs. From producing award-winning videos to getting those digital ads to follow your customers around the internet, our team has your back. Visit 3ddigital.com or give us a call at 904-712-4004 to schedule a free consultation today. 904-712-4004.
This Date in Sports History is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On December 27, 1959, the Baltimore Colts beat the New York Giants 31-16 with 3 field goals made by Pat Summerall and 3 interceptions by Colts backfield.
Hey folks, Hicken here with another holiday special from my friends at Zero Res. At Zero Res, man, they love rugs. And they're going to treat your fine Oriental rug with the tender love and care that they so richly deserve. Jared, our Zero Res rug manager, is one of the few certified master rug cleaners in the entire Sunshine State. So if you want your rugs cleaned with tender love and care, call Zero Res right now, get your rugs washed, and we'll give you 25% off. That's right, 25% off rugs Only at Zero Res. Zero Res, man. Spell it forward, Zero Res. Spell it backwards. It's the right way to clean.
Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute is the sports medicine leader in Northeast Florida. We're proud to be the official sports medicine provider for your hometown teams, including the Jaguars, Sharks, Axemen, Armada, and the Jumbo Shrimp. We have the most cutting-edge resources for sports medicine care, including active armor casting, Alter-G anti-gravity treadmills, and highly trained physicians and athletic trainers. JOI is truly where the pros go, and so should you.
W's and L's are what it's all about in football season, and you know you want to be a winner. Well, don't forget about calling Florida Home AC at 777-4300 before all your friends come over and that AC or heating unit conks out. You'll have that L on your forehead, and that sticks. Make sure your AC can handle the heat and invite the gang over for a win. Florida Home AC, the official AC partner of the Jaguars, with prompt and quick service to make sure you stay cool in the heat and warm in the winter.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwoods. You hear about guarantees and warranties. What is Underwood's policy?
Frank, to talk about guarantees and warranties, you have to look at our history of over 70 years in business. Underwood's entire reason for existence is and has been to offer fine products that will be used with such satisfaction that both the giver and the receiver will want to come back, and hopefully they'll tell their friends about us. To do this means we've got to try our hardest to satisfy every customer. All of our people understand that. Now, I'm sure over the years we've made a few mistakes, but we've never failed to make good on any Underwood product that was returned with a legitimate customer complaint. Our entire reputation would mean nothing if we didn't conduct ourselves that way. Simply put, conducting our business with integrity is a lot more important to Underwoods and our customers than all the guarantees, warranties, and contrived legal obligations in the world. And you've got Underwood's word, my word, and all of our people's word on that.
Underwoods in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Get ready to rock your evening with the band Be Easy at Players Grill Mandarin, a high-energy, multi-genre cover band from classic hits to chart toppers. See you at Players Grill Mandarin Friday, January 5th at 8 p.m. Players Grill, where the neighborhood meets.
Time now for a medical recap. A health and wellness tip from Jaguars head team physician Dr. Kevin Kaplan.
Rotator cuff tears are the most common overhead injuries I see. In order to avoid shoulder issues, make sure not to overload the front of the shoulder while also focusing on developing good scapular strength and maintaining flexibility in your lats. Proper hydration, nutrition, and supplementation are also crucial to joint and muscle health. Go Jag.
Discover the difference that local expertise makes at First Coast Lighting and Fans. Visit their showroom at the Avenues and browse high-quality products to match your desire for elegance, quality, and uniqueness at First Coast Lighting and Fans.
This is Dr. Kevin Kaplan, head team physician for your Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the latest update on the Jags, brought to you by Baptist Health and JOI.
I'm Sam Nelson. Jag head coach Doug Peterson gave an update on the status of his quarterback, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, it's a little bit early to tell. May do a little something tomorrow, but I would doubt that.
Jaguar offensive lineman Cam Robinson is set to return to practice and could play Sunday versus the Panthers. Robinson is a seventh-year left tackle and will make his way back from injured reserve. Jag head coach Doug Peterson responded to comments from his quarterback concerning the efforts that have been put in practices.
When your quarterback doesn't get the reps he needs during the week and you're trying to get the mental reps for him, and he's also working on, the concussion protocol and getting cleared from that. So there, I can see where he would say something like that.
That's your Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute Jaguar update. I'm Sam Nelson on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL is presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, the 2-minute drill. Brought to you by Tire Outlet. Keeping 1010XL rolling with wholesale prices and premium service. Tire Outlet, Jacksonville's largest locally owned automotive repair shop.
Morning, Tone.
Good morning.
Hump Day Wednesday with Jags today. You and Mike are cooking on what?
We will have John Ogier in with
Johnny
us
O.
for the second hour of the program this morning. And we got a couple of different questions of the day.
Okay,
out
talk
there
to me.
Today.
Talk to me.
The first, which of these two players do the Jaguars miss the most when they are unable to play? Your options in that poll, Christian Kirk
and Cam Robinson.
That's a good question because Cam Robinson, people may not know this, the Jags record with Cam Robinson in the lineup is like 6-1 or 6-2, I believe, this year.
Yep,
Yeah.
something like that. And
Yeah.
our bonus question of the day, will the Jacksonville Jaguars make the playoffs this year? Yes or no?
Oh, dear.
Asking that question.
Yeah.
It's hard to be confident. I feel, listen, as much as we posture and wonder, I think they beat the Panthers, right? Don't we at some point have a feel-good Sunday?
But then if either
then
of
you gotta
those
beat
teams
Tennessee.
win on Sunday, they're going to have to beat the Titans
That's
in
exactly
all,
right.
in
And
all
that-
likelihood.
And by the way, the winning percentage of our final two opponents is .233. We have
it's
literally
terrible.
the easiest schedule in
Yes.
the league for these last two games. So if you can't win this, you're not,
I know, you don't deserve it.
But you still want to. I want you to be what, 2 divisions in a row?
Yeah.
The Jags have done that one other time in their history.
Yeah.
Yes.
And by the way, positioned with some improvement that they did not, make last offseason to make it 3 next year. Although the division got a lot better, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, have a great show.
Thank you.
Mike and Tony getting ready. Jaguars Day. Johnny O will be along. Lots of Jag discussion here on a Hump Day Wednesday.
Now, today's takeaways brought to you by Key Buick GMC, where our family dealership has been helping families buy vehicles for over 50 years.
Jeff.
My takeaway is apparently this whole new generation, we're teaching them not to think, which is counterintuitive to how society has always worked, but GPT being the primary example.
E.
It's the so what, now what mentality, right?
Well, that's when you get into trouble.
Well said. This is the drill.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Put some fun in your